Hello, hello. Sorry, I didn't realise the timer had stopped. I am just setting up at the moment because I realised that my Xbox was not plugged in, but we are here. We are here. Let's get ourselves into some F1 2013. Welcome, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hope we are all doing absolutely fantastically. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. If you're watching right now, give us a hello in chat. I'm going to shout all of you guys out who are watching right now in the chat. We have got Kurd, welcome Chica, welcome Akshay, welcome Timo, welcome Akiwi. It's a shame I can't catch the stream because of the time here. I will watch the VOD, though can't wait for the series. Is that who I think it is? Coming in with the super chat once again, Basil, the absolute legend. Basil, I miss you. All right, whether you donate or not, you know that doesn't make a difference to me personally. I mean, I do mean it. I do love it. You know, I do appreciate it. That's what I'm trying to say. But you don't have to donate just to chat. You want to do it? I appreciate it. But you know what, Basil? I'm just happy you're here. I am happy that you are here. Basil, you're an absolute legend. And I missed you. Welcome everybody else to the chat. Let's go through it. So we've got Sarp, Robs, Nemanja, Karen Sands, Hans, Akaz, Flipping It, Doctor, BR Plays, Sam Palmer, Batu, Tesswill, Panagiotis. We've also got in the chat F1 fan, Galacticos. Why can't I say that? Why am I struggling so much? Let's get into the game. Who else have we got in the chat? We've got F1 Gamer, we've got Banani, we've got Muhammad, we've got Cobb Ramsey, AOJK, Pamardi, Vinay, Niels, Zachary. Welcome to all of you guys. Welcome, of course, to Basil. Welcome to Kyle. Welcome to Oscar. Welcome to Jack. Welcome to Aaron. Welcome all of you. If I've missed you, do say hello. Welcome Dylan as well. I'm back after that Wi-Fi went dead. Well, you didn't miss anything, Doc. Let's get into one of the greatest games ever to grace us. Let's get the sound on as well. No, that's not the sound. That's the wrong one. That is the sound we're looking for. There we go. Welcome everyone to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are all ready for this. If there's anybody in the chat that's like, what is going on? Also Flipping It. Sorry, I missed it. Thank you very much for 1 month as a member. You're an absolute legend, Flipping It. Thank you very much. I need to go and restart career because I'm pretty sure career mode I am with. Hey, oh no, I do have the option. So, rags to riches. What is rags to riches? Why are we 4 seasons in already? What have I missed? Well, we went on a month break when F1 23 dropped because F1 23 was out. We're not going to be playing F1 2013 whilst F1 23 is all the hype. But now the hype's kind of died down a little bit. I want to bring back one of my... Yep, that rule still applies, Doc. That rule still applies. So, the aim of the game... And if you want to go catch up on the previous series, there is a playlist, Rags to Riches. You can go do so. There is every single episode. I do them in 2 parts. They're very short. So you can easily get through 3 seasons in about an hour and a half, maybe. I think the videos are total. So not too long, in all fairness. If you're here for a full stream, it doesn't make too much of a difference for you. But what have we left off? What have we been doing? Fluffy Demon, thank you very much for the sub. So... this series, we go from one of the worst teams in Formula 1 in 2010. We start off with the Lotus team. Then we build ourselves up and try and get the results to get ourselves a better team in F1 2023. And then we're going to be building up to F1 24 now. Like, this is pretty much going to be building us up into F1 24. Because we're going to be doing one every single week as Nightbot has gone for a bit of a sleepy time. It's great to be with you once again after a week without donations. What Maccas did you get again with your donated money? We actually did, so I picked up Fem from the airport, my girlfriend from the airport last night. She was at Austria with Red Bull Juniors, working with them on the socials. Go follow them if you haven't already done so. But we got a McDonald's on the way back. And what did we get? I got a wrap. I got the new Caesar salad. Chicken Caesar wrap. It was good. It was enjoyable. You got mozzarella bites, and then you had chips as well. And we had a drink, and we had a new chocolate pie, which we both have agreed that is absolutely banging. How was Fem's time at Red Bull Racing? How was your time at Red Bull Racing, Fem? Oh yeah, Red Bull Junior team. True. And yes, it was a good time. Right. Where were we? We were explaining rags to riches. So what is rags to riches? Yeah, we built ourselves up. We did Lotus first. We managed to... And then our position in the standings determines who we drive for in the next season. We're going to go through that for the 2020-13 season. 2020-13 season, that makes no sense. But the 2013 season, we've time traveled. We're going to go through what we need for 2014 in a moment. Now, 2014 is unique because we have every team open to us. But yeah, we went Lotus. We got the result that got us to drive for Williams in Season 2. We just missed out on the championship in Season 2 in 2011. But it allowed us to drive for Force India. But for Force India, we didn't challenge for the championship, sadly. But we were able to get some good results. Get some good results in. And that got us to unlock a seat for either Force India or Sauber. And you can probably guess who we're going to be driving for. It is, of course, going to be Sauber. Now, who we drive for next season is determined by the results for this season. And it's all in the description if you want to find that out. But I'm going to repeat it for you now anyway. So, to stay with the team, all you got to do is beat our teammate. If we beat our teammate across the season, we are allowed to stay at Sauber. We don't have to pick Sauber. It is basically a road to glory, but a very, very long one. Where we go through all of the teams, as I've knocked my glasses off. We go through all of the teams and all the years across from 2010 all the way. Like a 14 season career mode and 15 season now with F1 24. Red Bull, if we want to drive, Mercedes, they're going to be the top team in 2014. If we want to drive for them, we have to win the championship. If we win the championship, we get Mercedes. If we come second, we get Red Bull. If we get third, we get Williams. Fourth is Ferrari. Fifth is Mclaren. Sixth is Force India. Seventh and eighth is Toro Rosso. Ninth to 10th is going to be Lotus. And then that's all if we beat our teammate as well. We have to beat our teammate and finish in those positions to unlock those teams. If we lose to our teammate, it's either Marussia or Caterham for F1 2014, which is going to be moving down the pile, which is something we don't really want to do. If it's P1 to P11 and losing to our teammate, it will be Marussia. If it's P12 to P22 and we lose to our teammate, it's going to be Caterham. So, who are we driving for in this season of Rags to Riches? Well, if you look at the thumbnail, you can probably already work out who we are driving for. It was the choice really between Force India and Sauber. Force India kind of fell off a little bit in 2013, but if we keep ourselves in Force India, it's going to give us a good chance in 2014. But if we go to Sauber, we're going to have a really strong season with Sauber in order to move up to a better team. Because if we stay at Sauber for 2014, we're going back to basically where Marussia and Caterham are. So we have to beat our teammate, but also get within the top 10. That is a goal that we have to do this season. We're going to be driving, though, for Sauber, and that is our team for F1 2013. So we look at the Sauber badge. We're going to be a Sauber driver for this season. And the champions so far in Rags to Riches: Mark Webber won the 2010 season, Sebastian Vettel won in 2011, and Lewis Hamilton in... Honestly, if you haven't gone and watched back the 2012 season finale, it was crazy, right? Jenson Button could have won the championship. All he needed was a couple of points. He was winning. Lewis Hamilton was in P7, all right? By that point, the championship was wrapped up. Job done. Jenson Button has a technical issue, retires on the last lap. And then, no, Vettel did not win in 2010. Not in this parallel universe. Galacticos. Why can't I say that? Right, Sauber. Let's have a look into our emails. So, Manisha Kaltenborn. She is our team principal here at Sauber. They are looking for us to finish no lower than 8th, which is going to be a Toro Rosso seat, I think, for next season if we achieve that. So we need to do that. Our engineer is Robert. No, that's not our engineer. Annie Knight, I believe, is still our engineer. Behind all of that stuff, so he gives us the information. Melbourne is where we start off the season, and we are going to be driving with Nico Hulkenberg. We've kind of been doing the Nico Hulkenberg simulator at the moment. 2010, obviously, we were in a different team. We're in Lotus, he was in Williams, but then we went to Force India. We went to Williams. We stole his seat in Williams. He was kicked out for a season. Then we stole his seat in Force India, and now we're partnering up with him in Sauber. So we are kind of doing the Nico Hulkenberg simulator, just hopefully we don't take a break later on in the season. We've got a... How long is the calendar in 2013? I think it's like 17 races, isn't it? 17 or 18? Maybe it's 19. 19 races. And that is the season there. We do get to race at some of the classics like Korea, India, sadly no Turkey. We get to go to the Nürburgring as well in this season. Check the news tab, by the way. Long season ahead. Are we about to start the new Formula 1 season? 19 races, blah, blah, blah. Can anyone match Vettel? I mean, he wasn't a championship champion last season. That was Lewis Hamilton. Team announced this driver's lineup. Apparently, we're a rookie, even though this is our 4th season. And we are going to them. Right, let's have a look at the settings, because I don't know what my settings are on. So, long weekend, full qualifying. Short weekend, full qualifying. Short weekend, short qualifying. That's what we want. That's what we couldn't do last time. We want the short qualifying, and we want a short weekend. And then that still gives us the practice, right? I think that still gives us practice. If it doesn't, then we're going to be in trouble. Race distance, 25% is the shortest one. TV pod cam. Park Ferme is on. Difficulty. Braking assist off. ABS on. Traction full. I'm on a controller, guys. Okay, I'm on an Xbox 360 controller. So allow it. Gearbox automatic as well. Pit assist. We'll have that on. I think. Park Ferme on. Rules and flags realistic. Car damage full. Difficulty legend? Do we go legend? What do we do? Do we go legend? I don't know how difficult 2013 was, chat. What do you reckon we should do? Legend or not? What difficulty should we do? IRL Vettel won 2012 season and Fernando Alonso finished second, but in Raksowicz Lewis Hamilton won and Jenson Button was second. Yeah. Legend AI. Legend is ultimate level here. Legend, this game is easy. Expert. It's pretty easy. Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's do Legend. If you think Legend, we'll have 4 flashbacks as well, as per usual. Hayden, are you going to watch the Abu Dhabi GP this year? I mean, of course I'll watch it. I won't be there, but I will watch it. And that's fine. So let's get into our season. And obviously we're starting P11 at the moment. But we need to make sure we finish higher up in the order. Let's go to session. Put the flashbacks down to 3. No. I need flashbacks. Long Formula 1 season ahead. Only one match. Vettel. Teams announced. Drives done up. We saw that. And Gullis moves. I do like these sort of picturesque loading screens. I feel like they're better than what we have at the moment. Although, do we really have loading screens on now's game? I'm not too sure. What about safety car and red flags? Did you enable them? Yeah, I've got rules and flags on realistic. So they'll be on. Hi, Razor. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, Razor. I don't know how many races we're going to be doing for today. I'm going to be streaming till 7. So we're going to try and get as many races in as possible. We won't be doing what we usually did where we try and get 5 races in just because that took a long time. Red flag should be here. Right. Oh, we're in qualified. No, I don't want to accelerate time. Okay, no practice session. I don't know whether that means that they're just going to put the upgrades on. I think that means they put the upgrades on. Have I got a setup on this car? A Tiamat Marduk setup again. Will he let us down? Let's have a look what Tiamat Marduk has got installed for us. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. If this car handles badly, it's Ben's fault. Okay, chat? It's Ben's fault and we know it. Red flags are in this and next game and then they disappear. Boo! Yeah, we got the Chelsea badge on the front, haven't we? Okay. Okay, let's skip to about 9 minutes remaining on the timer. 10 minutes remaining is fine. Go on a new set of soft tires and then see what we can do. How do we go out to track? Go to track. There we go. Right. Let's hope that Ben's setup is good. Put fuel to low. I have done. I put fuel on 3 laps. Let me know how the sound is. Let me just want to make sure that my voice is louder than what the actual game sound is. Why are you driving me into Guido van der Garde? Why is Guido van der Garde cutting me off? And we've driven him. What is going on there? How is Guido van der Garde just driven off the track? Right, F1 2013. Our first lap In the Sauber. Here we go. Oh my god, the sensitivity is insane. Come on in, car. Come on in. DRS open. KERS activated. We can't use KERS for the whole lap anymore. It's new rules here in 2013. I don't know how to drive this car. I don't know how fast we can go, but let's see what we can do here in our first race in the Sauber at the Australian Grand Prix. Obviously, goal, and most importantly, we've got to beat our teammate. If we lose to our teammate in the season, we're not going to be in a good place. We're going to be in Marussia or Caterham, which is somewhere we really, really don't want to be. We've already been down there. We don't want to be down there again. Okay, first part of the lap is good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I took that a little bit too fast. We're already 1.7 down. I'm hoping that's on Nico Rosberg's time and not on anybody else.
Nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel.
Okay, that's fine. We're nearly out of fuel. That's okay. Are we on rich mix? We are on rich mix. That's fine. We'll do this lap. That's okay. 5-second penalty for Ocon. Yeah, he's definitely cut track limits here. I mean, he's probably karting. We're 3 seconds down off Rosberg. What? Maybe legendary difficulty was the wrong difficulty to go for. I'm already 3 seconds down on Rosberg. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine, chat. We might just be bamboozled. Oh, my controller's even on Xbox. My controller is disconnecting. That's the battery pack. That's not me. Right. Let's use a flashback there and do that again. I will, Muhammad. Don't worry. Right, through this right-hander. Come on, car. Get to the end. Through the left. Yep, that's fine. Whoa, the back end stepping out of me slightly. Come on, car. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Down to the line. DRS open. What is the lap time gonna... It's going to be terrible. Look at that. Rosberg's at 1:24. We are 16th at the moment. We are behind Max Chilton. Okay. Okay, something is definitely wrong here. I'm not too sure what has gone on there. But we are slow at the moment. We are incredibly slow. Let's, how do I return to garage? Session options? Return to garage, okay. Yeah, return to garage. Alright, Karen Sands. We're behind Max Chilton. What a legend. The GOAT. That is Max Chilton. Right. Oh, I've moved my mouse back some. Okay, let's have a look how things are standing. We're P16. My teammate is P6.
We can't make significant changes now. Parc Fermé rules.
I don't know how this is going to go, chat. How do I look at the standings? Here we go. How much time do I need to find?
5 minutes remaining in the session.
A lot. I don't know why those guys are down there, but we are so slow and off the pace. We need to find at least 2 seconds. And that only jumps us past Max Chilton at the moment. Move your camera. Yes, will do. Will do. Sorry, my bad. I will move the camera. I forgot. It's been a while since we've done Rags to Riches, so that's my bad. Right. So, where does it lock into place? I think that should be fine. Let me know if it's not, and I can move that accordingly once we're out on track. Okay. How many minutes left of the session? 4 minutes. Maybe the hot lap video will help. How do we tackle this track? Tell me how to do it. Okay, I think we understood. Right. Accelerate time a little bit. That'll do. And we're going to go out. New set of tyres. Take the fuel down. How have we struggled so much? Wrong setup? Maybe. It's Ben's fault if the setup is bad, okay? Not my fault, it's Ben's fault. Rich mix, that's fine. You're ahead of the 2012 champion, exactly. Needed 1 second video, bang, job done. Yeah, now we know where we're going, it's fine. Got a track, let's do this. Flying lap. You got 13% wear on that first set. I know, right? I know. Wait, these were hot lap videos. Yeah, they were hot lap videos on this game. Right. Get past all these cars, building up their laps. Oh, brake a bit too late for that corner. My controllers. Oh, no, this is not good. I need a new Xbox 360 controller. Luckily, we only have 2 more games to go through. Right, these guys better not get in my way. These drivers better not get in my way. I'm gonna leave a gap. Oh, they're coming into the box anyway. Right, Rich Mix is on. Use all the curves, all the way down to the line. Come on then, Hayden. We can do this. Just throw the car in. Gain that time. Oh my god, the sensitivity is insane. We didn't get invalidated for that. That's okay. That's fine. I think I broke too early into this corner. I can brake later. I can brake at this marker board. That's... Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Come on, Hayden. Come on. Flat out through here. Hopefully. And it is. Okay. Good, good, good. Are we up on our time or are we down?
Just 1 minute.
Okay, well, I think we're okay. We're still 1 second off of Rosberg in the first sector. What is going on? What is going on, chat? No! Why does it keep doing this? Again! I've got to use a flashback. Camera is still blocking the timing tower. Okay. How much lower do I need to go down by? The Chelsea patch. Oh, oh, oh. Not that. I need to do it all together. About there, maybe? Will there be fine? Disconnected wheel count. 3. It's not even the wheel. It's my freaking controller now. The battery pack is like, because it's an old thing. And the battery pack is also not part of this controller. Why? What is up? What is with that corner? Why does it keep doing it? Just hit it a few times. And then it will turn back on. Give it a cheeky little spanking. And then it will be fine. Now, Karen Sand said, will. Right, let's go to about there. Right, come on. Come on. I can't play with a keyboard. I'm on an Xbox 360. Oh my god, it drifted away from me. Come on, car. Right, we need to be rapid through the S's. We can gain so much time through here. We can cut a lot. Let's cut more than that. Oh, that's not good enough, Hayden. We're still a second up, but I still need to find 2 seconds just to beat Max Chilton. Right, I think we may need to go to expert difficulty. I think this difficulty may be a bit too much for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's push, 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 push to the line. Thank you very much for member. Does anyone have a spare 360 pad Hayden could use? Across the line is the one. It's still last. It's still last. We get another lap in. Okay, let's try another lap.
This is your last flying lap.
Let's see if we can go quicker on this lap. Maybe we can go quicker on this lap. Who knows? We might not have the fuel though. But we'll have to see. No, that's terrible through there. What is that? What is that line? What is that line? Okay, we are... Can I change the difficulty here? Session options. Return to garage. Right, we're going to go back to this. We're going to change it to expert. I don't think this is the right difficulty for us. But thank you very much. 4 months, Doctor. 4 months. Damn, boy. 4 seconds off the pace. We're literally free. Who the hell said Legendary was easy? Who said Legendary was easy on this game? You guys need to get a grip, okay? You're all big fat liars. That's what you all are. You're all big liars. Can't believe you've done this to me. Cannot believe you have done this. Maybe Ben? I told you to go expert. Yep. I don't know why I didn't. Why don't you use the wheel? Because I'm on a 360. I don't have a steering wheel for an Xbox 360. Ben's fault. Yeah, I blame Ben as well. I may have said it too, but it's Ben's fault. Why was Ben playing on Legendary and it was easy? Maybe he's got a wheel. I don't know. Maybe on a wheel it's a lot easier, but on a pad, hell no. Why are you with the 2011 season's helmet? Oh, I need to look at helmets. That's true. I need to look at the helmet that I need to use. Babe, wake up. Rags to Riches is back. Do you have any clean races on this game? I'm not too sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. We do not want to load into the race because I'm on the wrong difficulty for this. This is the wrong difficulty. Put me back into the main menu. Put me back into the main menu. I am not ready to go racing, chat. I am in no way, shape, or form ready to go racing in this difficulty. May have to start a new season. That's fine. That's what this test is all about. I think he needs my gamepad. Send it all the way from Australia. Send it all the way. Okay, that's just going to throw me into the garage, isn't it, if I go like that? Right? Oh, no, okay, it will send me here. Can I change the difficulty level? Can I change the difficulty? Expert. Okay, expert or maybe even professional. I don't know. That was way too far ahead. I think let's go professional, and at least we can climb our way back through the field if we go professional. So we can do that. We don't have to go on the hardest difficulty. Let's have a bit of fun with it. Although one thing I do want to look at is I think it's in my F1. Helmets here. Settings. Nope. Driver information. Helmet select. Let's have a look at helmets then. What one do we go for? We want a nice yellow one. Oh, I mean, the British one's not too bad. Maybe save that for the British GP. Any sort of yellow and purple ones? That's what we usually go for. That's our Singapore one sorted. What do we reckon, chat? I did like that one back in the day. That was one of my favourite ones, to be fair. Any that are standing out to you, like, in the chat? You're like, Hayden, you've got to use this one. So many helmets. Fernando 1, use 12. Well, that one. Not sure about that one. I'm gonna go old school and use the one that I used back in the day. You guys might be like, that's not that nice. But this is what I used back in the day. If we're going for nostalgia, we're going for nostalgia. Nostalgia. Oh, you want to look at my driver statistics? Oh, that's the wrong one. You want to look at my driver statistics? Here we go. Wins 76, 24% of races. It doesn't say clean. Oh, no, there we go. We can look at this one. Clean races. Where's clean races? Clean races. Clean races. I don't think it says clean races. Oh, I need to scroll down. That's why. Any clean races here? Yeah, I've got 9 clean races on Grand Prix. Let's go. Hayden was a cleaner driver. Multiplayer clean races 0. Let's skip past that. Overview. Overall clean races. Oh no, we've got 6,000 crashes. 6,000 crashes is insane. Clean races. Actually, it's 10, Doctor. Thank you very much. Right, let's get into career mode. I'm just going to double check that it is on the right settings. Okay, or not. It's just going to put me straight into the session. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Cleaner than Ben. Exactly. Exactly. I didn't expect this game counts crashes. Yeah, we got 6,000 apparently. How have we got 6,000 crashes? How have we done that? How have we done 6,000 crashes? That's insane. I'd like to know a driver who has got more crashes than I have, because I feel like that's impossible. Only one Drivers' World Championship. Yeah, I feel like I didn't really play for, like, winning championships. Like, my career modes, I've had very much itchy feet. I'd always want to change teams. Thank you very much for the subscription. By Pesquera. Also, by the way, guys, if you are new around here, you've never checked out Twitch before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like the stream. 155, let's get us to 100. Are you going to stream the British GP? What part of the British GP are you on about? Option primes, pit lap 5. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know what is the best strategy around here, so let's do that. We've obviously got the setup on, so let's get into the race. Let's do it. Andrea de Cesaris. Maldonado maybe. Me flipping it has more. They probably count a spin as a crash. Let's hope so. Hayden, the clean racer. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Talktown? Welcome in. We are back. It's Australia in 2013. We're now in the Sauber. My teammate Nico Hulkenberg had a good qualifying. Us not so. We had the wrong difficulty on. We bumped it down a little bit, and now we're going to be flying through the field from 22nd on the grid. The lights are coming on. The engine is revving, and we are racing as the 2013 season gets underway. And let's see how many positions we can pick off on these back markers. They are going 4 wide into the first corner. We're going to take it. Whoa! Bianchi has taken out Charles Peake in front of his teammate Max Chilton. And we are going to fly past these drivers. Bianchi's lost his front wing. We're going to overtake on the inside of Bianchi to get past these guys as quickly as possible. Diving up the inside as the Williams of Maldonado try to cut us off there. We're going to take it easy. We don't want to crash into anybody. But what a start to this race. We've already got a demolition derby as the higher fuel has cost us to go wide a little bit there. We get the car back under control. Let's try and get the attack on Adrian Sutil. We've had a good exit here. He's going on the attack on Jean-Eric Verne. Up the inside, maybe. We go on the inside of Sutil. We've got the overtake. Verne holds on to P14 as it shows me and Bottas both in 16th position. Bottas going for the overtake. There's another yellow flag out on track. Is Bianchi taking out more drivers? Not too sure. But here is Jean-Eric Verne up ahead. French collide indeed. The French Civil War has begun. We need to get enough past another French driver. Our turn-in is a little bit late on this game. I need to work out the turn-in. Turn-in just a little bit earlier if we want to try and progress and attack the likes of Jean-Eric Verne in this race. I feel like we're just a little bit heavier with fuel and we're not adapting to that at the moment. Whoa! My turning is horrible. So bad. Slow speed corners, I feel like we're good though. Slow speed corners, it's really sensitive. High speed corners, it's not sensitive enough. It's weird. But let's try and see if we can stick with the likes of Jean-Eric Verne at the moment. Let's see what we can do here on Jev into the first corner. That was nice on there. Jev, what is he doing? Why is he so slow out of the corner? That's going to allow Valtteri Bottas to have a run. We're going 3 wide down into turn 3. Brake late. Up the inside. Brilliant overtake, as they said. And Sergio Perez in the McLaren struggling. You know, seems like it's not just the Red Bull he has bad qualifying. And he's also down here in the McLaren as well. In P13 at the moment. We're putting into standard mix to save our fuel at the moment. And now we're going to go on the attack of the Mexican driver and try and put ourselves into the point. Nico Hulkenberg is about 4 or 5 positions ahead of us. Remember, we need to beat him across the season, not just in points. Outrace him, out-qualify him, outscore him, out-fastest lap him, out-podium him. All of those things. Did you just qualify P21? Nah, P22 actually. P22 was worse. It was worse than that. We are really struggling through that corner. Jeez. AI are super duper quick. Bottas behind. Verne behind. But it seems like we're better through the first sector. And we're getting a better feel for this car. Just floating it through the corners at the moment. Brake early. Float it through the corners. Trying to keep up. But yeah, even professional difficulty, I think, is a little bit tough. I think difficulty a lot tougher around here. Especially on the pad. Is the zip too low now? Is the zip too low now? What zip?
The race officials have enabled DRS.
Race officials enabling DRS. Are they going slow through here? Not this time. Right, we need to get that DRS on the cars ahead. We need to be within that 1 second of the cars ahead in order to benefit from it. Going to take it nice and easy into this corner. So Force India looks like it's been run off the road up ahead by a Lotus, it looks like. Obviously the team that I wanted to try and drive for in this season. Oh, that's wide on the turn-in. That's not good. If we got the Lotus, we would have been in for a different time of things. But it also would have been a lot more difficult to hold on to the Lotus team, which again is something we don't want to do, because we'll be up against like Kimi Raikkonen or Grosjean in a Lotus as well, which is a good car. But it would have better chance of maybe winning the championship and getting that Mercedes seat. So it's a bit of a shame. Is the AI too low now? I wouldn't say so. Look, we're not really flying through the field. I'd say we're matching, in all fairness. Oh, that's a lot better through there this time around. And a lot better through there. Okay. Okay, let's get that slipstream on Sergio Perez. And try and get our way back up the field. Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo didn't have a good season last season in that Toro Rosso. Jean-Luc Verne outscored him. I think Ricciardo only picks up a couple of point scoring positions. Oh. But, yeah, Sergio Perez actually had a really good season in the Sauber, I believe. We will get DRS on him now. I don't think it's going to be close enough to challenge. My teammate, Nico Hülkenberg, is going to be under pressure. They're going to go wheel to wheel, but he drops off massively up there. Oh, there's a crash. There's a crash. Someone's lost the front wing. It's Kimi Raikkonen, and we're going to go on the inside of Sergio Perez, and we need to dive up the inside of Kimi Raikkonen as well in the Lotus if we can. Late on the brakes. Oh, my God. Daniel Ricciardo nearly into the side of him. Wheel to wheel now with Kimi Raikkonen round the outside. And we've got it with that front wing damage. That's going to hurt him. And we're up to P12. Nico Hülkenberg doing a good job. He's damaging cars, and it's helping us come through the field. Daniel Ricciardo's up next, and it's a Force India. The Iceman indeed. The Iceman indeed. Did he send it, or did he didn't send it? I did send it, and I got scared doing so. Right, come on in, Ricciardo. Come on then. We are on a hunt for points. We're boxing next lap as well. I don't know what the pit stops are going to be like on this game. I'm hoping that we don't lose a lot of time in the pit stops like we did last season. Because that was tragic. That was absolutely tragic. Right, Daniel Ricciardo up next. Let's see what we can do on him here. See if we can overtake him. There's a big train of cars. I don't know if they've come together, maybe up ahead. Fingers crossed they might have done. Whoa, really close to Daniel Ricciardo through there. Let's try and get a good exit off the last corner, which we have not done so. But he hasn't got DRS, or has he? No, he has got DRS. Okay, never mind. There's another car going wheel to wheel with Hülkenberg. They've also backed off. Have they got damage too? As we got under pressure there from Kimi Raikkonen. Kimi Raikkonen's got damage front wing, I'm pretty sure. How's he doing that? He hasn't got a... Who broke their front wing? I think it was somebody further up then. Surely. Somebody further up broke their wing. And that's why there is a train up there that we're now closing in on. Oh, we can have a look on Ricciardo here. Around the outside, maybe, on Daniel. Oh, keep it on. What an overtake. Let's go. Up in a P11, just outside the points, on Daniel Ricciardo. Let's go get my old teammate, Paul di Resta. Let's go get him and try and get him. Hey, Hayden. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, Obi. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. Should have gone for the switchback, though. Nah, that was a great move. That was a great move. Round the outside there. Hello. Come on then, come on then. Pit this lap, and then hopefully we get the undercut on the cars ahead of us. I'm going to use all my ERS actually here, because there's no reason to save it. We're boxing this lap.
Can't afford to lose too much time stuck behind the
Oh! Yeah, but we're not close enough to him yet, Andy. We're not close enough to him yet, so we don't have to worry about that. Right, box, box, box. Box, box, box. They're coming into the pits ahead of me as well. And the game is going to take control of me as well. So let's catch up. Whoa, don't crash me into the back of him. Let's not do that. Right, everybody in the pit lane. How much time are we going to lose pitting on this game, or is it going to be good? Right, into the pit lane we go. The pit stop time is going to be a 3-second pit stop. Let's go. And we've jumped Paul di Resta. Yes. That's what we like to see. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Right, now we push. Now we push out of the pit lane. When are we going to take control? I'm going to need to be ready on the brakes. We've got it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Push, 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 push. I'm going to use a lot of my ERS, my curves, and I'm going to put it into rich mix. I don't care if we go -1. We can save it. Let's try and... Ooh, car behind has a small amount of damage to his front wing. Interesting. We're on cold tyres at the moment, so we've got to get those nice and warm before we can really push. That's fine. We can do that in a bit. We can do that in a bit. They should change the pit stop cam. It would be cool. Obviously, you kind of need it for the manual pit stops. But you've got that, I suppose, for the broadcast ones, right? If you come into the pits on broadcast pit stops, then it looks like that. But I suppose not many people use it. Maybe in my community, because most of us are kind of like, you know, we play the game a lot. We're league racers, or, you know, we like to take control on the pit lane. But I guess that's how the broadcast cam looks. I haven't used it since 22. But I can't remember how it looks. Right, let's push, 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 push.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard having Jules Bianchi in the season, but hopefully he can have some really good results in 2013 and 2014. Obviously, the good thing about 2014 is that he gets to finish off the season as well. We get to have him throughout the whole season, and hopefully he can have a good result to remember him by. And hopefully have some really good battles with Jules Bianchi as well. Right, where are the other drivers in the pit lane? Where is my teammate? They're up there. We're going to jump Ricciardo. And now, Nico Hülkenberg is the next car. We're going to have a great run through turn 1. He's in the points from last on the grid to P8, overtaking our teammate. Can we get it done, though? We need to get it done the brakes. He might have a look at the inside. He does not. And look at that, into P8. Jenson Button is up next. This has been a great drive from us. Really solid drive. Up into the points, up into P8. Points on debut for Sauber. They'll be happy with me. And now we're actually could be maybe going on the attack of Jenson Button. We're going to put it into standard mix. And see what we can do here on Jenson Button. Not really an overtaking opportunity, but Jenson Button going slow. I don't know if he's got damage as well. We'll overtake him. Has he got damage? I'm not too sure. But that was far too easy of an overtake on Jenson Button. Lewis Hamilton also into P6 right now. We're going purple out on track, but we're obviously one of the first drivers on the new set of harder prime tyres. The yellow wall tyre. So let's see what we can do. Still a long way left to go in this race as well. We've got to make sure these tyres last till the end. They could have a drop off. And there is a big gap to those likes of Lewis Hamilton. Grosjean up there, Massa, Massa, Alonso, Webber, Vettel, Nico Rosberg, Michael Schumacher. We haven't seen Schumacher. Oh no, it's Hamilton's in the Merc, isn't he? My bad, Hamilton is in the Merc. So we should really be getting past Button, because McLaren isn't like a top team. So yeah, we're looking at maybe catching up to those guys, but if we don't, it's okay. Who's my teammate? My teammate is Nico Hülkenberg. And that is the guy that we've got to beat across the season if we want to progress up the field. And then obviously wherever we finish in the standings determines who we team. I feel like most teams are good options. You know, if we get the top guys, Mercedes, Red Bull, that would be great. Williams would be a good shout as well, to go back to Williams. Martini Williams as well. Beautiful, beautiful car. So that would be good news. Hopefully as well be able to mod the car. But that depends on what we play 2014 on. We can either play it on 2015's game, or we can play on the 2014 game. If we play on 2014 game, we won't be able to do mods, but we can do mods for 2014 on 2015 game. Yeah, I'm in Sauber. Whoa, not looking where I'm going. Purple again at the moment. Did we get a purple lap? We are flying at the moment. Absolutely flying on this track right now. Finally getting a hang of how these cars are handling. Okay, we're off the track. Never mind. Finally getting a hang of how these cars are handling. Off the track again. Okay. Shush. We're catching up to that Merc, though. He's not holding me up. We're not even close yet. What are you on about, Andy? What is Andy chatting? What is he waffling? I'm excited for F1 2014 in a Lotus career on the PS3. What, you doing or me doing that? 9 lap at the moment. 9 out of 15. P7, we're in the points. P7, I think, is a really solid result. It's in the points. Obviously, we are a kind of midfield car. We just need to get regular points finishes to try and get into the good positions. But obviously, P7 and 8, I believe that's a Toro Rosso or a Lotus. I think Lotus is P9 and 10. Toro Rosso, oh, we got a yellow flag. Is that a car ahead? No, it's a car behind. Okay, never mind. No sign of a safety car either.
Lap times are looking good.
Lap time's looking really good. We're going purple in Sector 1. Hey, and what have I missed? Nothing so far apart from us qualifying at the back of the field and climbing back up to P7. That is all you've missed so far. Oh, that's not a good line through there. Andy a bit stupid. Andy is a bit stupid. Bring back Jeff. We're going to be firing him in 2015. Bringing Jeff on board. Yeah, I mean, P6 is going to be a... What is P6? I think P6 is Force India. P5 is McLaren. P4, yeah, P4 is Ferrari. So P6 Force India is not a bad shout. The Force India, again, will be replacing Nico Hülkenberg. So Hülkenberg's basically hardly going to be in this season. But obviously we want to aim for higher up the field. To be fair, I don't know. I probably want maybe more of a... I feel like I want Force India more than McLaren. I don't know how good McLaren was on the game. Swear Jeff was in 2014. Was Jeff in 2014? Okay, bring back Jeff for 2014. We are extending our lead, but we're losing Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, Button and Nico Hulkenberg are fighting, so hopefully Hulkenberg can get past Button, move up into P8, and then see what we can do from there. But obviously those guys just a little bit too fast at the moment. You know, maybe if we had a better qualifying, we could help ourselves out a bit more and see what we can do from there. But we're going to keep on pushing, chat. Keep on pushing. McLaren was ranked 5th in 2014. Yeah, they were ranked 5th. But in the game, were they ranked 5th? Obviously, overall standings is sometimes different to where they are in the game. Because I can't remember whether Sauber were higher than Force India in the standings. But Sauber, in all fairness, between teammates, it was hard to tell who had the better car. But I think Nico Hulkenberg had a better end to the season. Hence why the Sauber is a better car on this game than the Force India. 2014 was 2013.5 basically. Yes, that is true. So that's why it depends what you want us to play. Whether you want us to play 2014 on the console or whether you want us to try and mod 2015. But we need to decide that earlier so I can get the mods ready in time for when we jump on that game. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Lag, it's all fine our end, so maybe just refresh your stream. Should be all fine. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see F1 2014 game? I feel like we're nailing this track. We just don't have the pace in this car to carry ourselves higher. I feel like this season, yeah, the Red Bull was clear, especially towards the end of the 2013 season. And then I think you had the Lotus, the Ferrari, and the Mercedes kind of scrapping in that kind of area. Mercedes maybe the better out of the three teams. But I'd say Lotus actually sometimes are better. Especially at the start of the season. I think Lotus were the better team. And then they just kind of dropped off. I guess because they ran out of money because Kimi Raikkonen kept on scoring good points. And they gave him a point bonus. Now, I want to see F1 23. We will be seeing F1 23. Don't worry, we've not dropped it. We're going to obviously be doing still Creator Series. And we're going to be weekly playing this once a week. And F1 23 once a week. So don't worry about that. And videos are all going to be mainly on F1 23. But that's all fine. We're still going to be doing our community races on F1 23. So don't you worry. We'll still have lots and lots of content on that.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap.
Whoa. Come on, Hulkenberg. Get past Jensen. As much as I love Jensen Button, let's get some good points to the team. Did you know that the 2014 Caterham was slower than the Caterham in GP2? No way. Nah. No way. No way was the 2014 Caterham slower than the GP2 car. That's mental. That is absolutely mental if that's true. Alright, come on. Come on, then. Oh, a little bit wide there. Little bit wide. Yeah, what are the times? Give me a second, no problem. Welcome, Nexus. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be catching up those guys, but I think we... Whoa. Car, stay with me. If we hold on to this position, it's still a really, really solid result from P7. Hello, Julian. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well, thank you, Nexus. A bit wide, though. That's slightly misleading because it was based on one quali session. Okay. For the Caterham, I see. Push. F1 2014, you can play. Yes, I know. That's what I mean. Like we can mod 2015 to have our name in the game as well. So we can do some sort of mods, and we can also, from 2015 onwards, we can mod when drivers were racing. So, for example, we can have Danny Kvyat in the Red Bull for the first part of the season, and then from Spain we can put Max Verstappen in the Red Bull and see if, you know, he wins on his debut, as well as Danny Kvyat, you know, when he's being dropped and other stuff, Jolyon Palmer moving teams, Carlos Sainz jumping in and stuff like that. We can definitely do that. Oh, that's deep. That's really deep. That's not good. That's going to lose us time. That's fine. We've got such a big gap to the cars behind. Oh, don't hit the wall there, Hayden. Fine. Got a 5-second gap ahead of you and a 5-second gap behind. Yeah, we're just kind of in no man's land. We're in no man's land right now. Are the AI playing on controller? Are the AI playing on controller? I don't think so. I don't think it works like that, right? I don't think that's how games work. Right, 2 laps to go. Caterham Q1. GP2 Q1. Harrianto quicker than a Formula 1 car. That is mental. Rio Harrianto quicker than a Formula 1 car. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. Right, come on, come on. Oh, a bit wide there. AI generated racing lines. That's how it works, exactly. Any suggestions for a good sim? I'm thinking about getting a Fanatec McLaren starter kit, upgrading from the Logitech. Oh, yeah, definitely upgrade from the Logitech. I mean, I've never used that McLaren wheel and sim rig, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, sadly. Rossi was quicker than Harrianto. No, that's just Ericsson showing his abilities. No, I wouldn't say Ericsson was ever a bad driver. I don't think, obviously, you know, he's going to be one of the best drivers in Formula 1, but, you know, he's done a good job in IndyCar. He's no slouch. He's just no world champion material. I think given half the chance, he could have been a good driver in Formula 1. But, you know, a lot of people want, like, the great drivers. I think he could have done, like, solid jobs for teams. Picking up a few points, but maybe on the back end. So, like, someone whose seat would have been always maybe under pressure. What are you using? I'm using a controller right now. Usually I use a Fanatec CSO Elite as my steering wheel. Let's talk about how McLaren ruined the chrome livery. It's not great, is it? Like, when they said chrome livery, I think, in all honesty, replace the nose with chrome. Make the nose chrome and make the wing orange. And I think it's much better. Again, the black, I don't think works. Oh my god, it's deep again. It's deep, it's deep, it's deep, it's deep. That's going to allow Button to close in. Those guys closing in, to be fair. Last lap, they're not far off. I do have to be careful here. Van Dorn and Ericsson. I think Van Dorn for sure. Ericsson, I think Ericsson had enough time in teams. I know they weren't really the best teams. And it was up against, you know, Charles Leclerc and the Sauber, for example. But I think Ericsson had a good chance, in all fairness. Whereas Van Dorn, McLaren, Fernando Alonso, 2 seasons, and then just given the absolute boot, never to come back. And just kind of ruined his stock, really, in Formula 1. It was a shame. You are good, thank you. I try my best. I try my best. Whoa, that's deep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't stay with me, can't stay with me. Red Bull Caterham Racing with Pierre Gasly. Wait, but Caterham a GP2 team? I thought they had, like, liveried cars, but I didn't know they were an actual GP2 team as well. Well, then Formula 1 just bankrupted them in all junior categories of racing as well. Whoa, bit of a slide. Come on then, to the line. Jenson Button actually hunting me down, in all fairness. Nico Rosberg wins the first race of the 2012 season. My tyres are dead. The tyres are gone. Jenson Button could attack me here, down to the line. He could nick away my P7 here. Here we go, down to the line. I think we just about held that. I think we just about held that from Jenson Button. And we did, we get P7. Thank God for that. Nico Rosberg, race winner. Fair play. I like that the helmet matches the car, by the way. That looks nice. Nico Rosberg, Felipe Massa, and Mark Webber. That is a podium I did not expect. Sebastian Vettel, P5. Lewis Hamilton down in P6. We get points for our debut for Sauber. P7 for them. Nico Hulkenberg, P9. So a good result for the team. And that is the rest of the field. No DNFs, but Paul di Resta, Valtteri Bottas, Looking like they had a bit of damage in that race. Right. Let's get on to the Drivers' Championship. Nothing's going to change there. Nico Rosberg leads the way for the Mercedes team. I mean, they're not supposed to be champions until 2014, but they could be starting very, very strongly here. Could be starting very, very strongly. Neo Plane Spotting, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. When is the next online race you are hosting that isn't ranked? The next online racing that we're going to be hosting every Sunday, we do those online races, will be from 10:30 in the morning. We'll do an hour of open lobbies, and then we'll do our 100% race at the British Grand Prix at 11. And we go up to half of the one. Okay, right. We go to Malaysia next. Another track that we are missing. It's going to be a rainy race in Malaysia. Obviously, research and development, something that we can't really do. But hopefully those upgrades still go on the car. Fingers crossed. Nothing we can really do then. So let's go into the race weekend at Malaysia. I think the difficulty's on the right level. We're around the same sort of area as Nico Hülkenberg. I'm just hoping that we can move up the field and try and challenge with the top guys. Of course, the one track I have a massive chance of winning, Silverstone, I can't make it. That's a rip, Kurd. That is a rip. All of your ERS will be used by someone else in the first lap as well. Don't go anywhere, chat. We're getting into the next race. Going to try and do 3 to 4 races in this episode today. So don't worry. Lots and lots of racing will be going on in the stream. Do you have a max figure? What, Funko? No, they don't have a max figure. They don't have them. They only have Mercedes drivers. I'm hoping they bring out more. If they did, I reckon it would bang. I reckon they would sell really, really well if they had more Funkos for other drivers. I'd love a Lance Stroll one. I'd definitely get myself a Lance Stroll one for sure. And a Zhou one too. I wanted to post the Red Bull GP2 Caterham on Discord, but I don't know where. Lol. I don't know either. Doc will know.
I recommend taking the wet tires.
Full wet tyres. Do we have a wet setup? I don't think we do. Do we have a setup around here? We have a Team at Marduk one, but it's not a wet setup. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to quick car setup. And we're going to go a little bit more towards the wet. Not fully wet, but a little bit towards the wet. In case it dries up or anything like that. If we look at the weather over the course of the race weekend, it's 100%. It's supposed to be dry here in quali, but it's 100% in the wet. So let's fast forward the time. Again, go to about 9 minutes remaining. And then go from there. I'll donate you my ERS if you let me buy the Lewis Hamilton Funko Pop. What do you mean? What, my Funko Pop? No, you're not buying my Funko Pop. My Funko. Get in the bin. I need to go to that, and then let's go standard for now, and then go rich on the fast lap. Okay. Right, let's go to track. Let's see what we can do for our first lap here in qualifying. Hayden, look for fuel during the race because I DNF in 4 seasons in Malaysia, wet in 2013. Full compensation. Okay, so we'll put it on high, and then we're save fuel. Oh. You should make a setup vids for controller and sim because most people are nah. It's not my content. Regardless whether people are looking for them for views, people are looking at my channel for those. And then people will come to my channel for those, and then that's all they're watching. They won't watch the other stuff. So, been there, done that. Not going to do it again. Right, let's start our first quali lap here in qualifying for the Malaysian Grand Prix in these treacherous wet conditions. Looking to qualify a bit higher than the back of the grid that we did last time, as we slingshot ourselves a little bit out wide there. Try and get through the first corner. That's nice and tidy through there. Okay, right. Padre is fastest. Indeed. El Plan is working for Ferrari here in Malaysia. Pretty nice and early for the corners. Maybe too early in all fairness. I think I'm going a little bit too early. We're purple in Sector 1 though. Maybe we're good in the wet conditions. Maybe this is our chance. Only in the wet. Not there, though. Whoa, that was a bit wide. Those on a controller, I'd be able to get through every single time, but I struggle massively. Sorry, those on a wheel. I struggle massively on the controller. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. I need to save ERS for the latter stages of the lap. Brake here. Get the car turned into the left. Where are we now? Are we green? Are we purple? We are only a little bit down on Fernando Alonso. Whoa, but that's going to ruin our time. Late on the brakes. Understeered out wide.
5 minutes to go.
Let's see what we can do, though. Still lots of... Oh, there's only 5 minutes remaining in the session. This could be our only lap. I think I may have misjudged the time. Whoa! No, 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 no. Hayden, come on. Stop bottling. We were purple. What are we doing? Visibility looks horrible. It does not look great. No. Thoughts on Las Vegas and Qatar? Love Qatar. Vegas, take it or leave it. You know, I'm not too bothered by it. It's meh. Oh, a lot of curb on the inside there. A lot of power spin. Out of the corner. Down to the line. Cross the line. And it's going to be P8. Okay, it's P8 at the moment. Let's get back to the garage as soon as possible. Go for another lap. If we can. If we can go for another lap, we will go for another lap. But I'm not too sure whether we can. It might be difficult. Let's look at the tyre wet. 92. We'll go for a new set of full wets. We've got 2 minutes remaining. Should be okay. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Got a track. Flying lap. Should be enough time. Should be enough time. Lots to improve. There's definitely time to improve. But 2 seconds to find it to the top guys. Which I think we can do, chat. I do really think we can do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1 minute left to go of the session. Is track drying off? I don't know. It feels like it's not as bad visibility-wise. Hey, Hayden, playing up on 2019 Season 3 and Toro Rosso. Let's go Formula Fuel. Let's go. Right, we're going to go nice and wide here. Maximize without wheel spin, which did not work at all, but there we go. Down to the line. And use all of our curves and across it. Right, let's see what we can do. I know we can do a lot better around here.
30 seconds left in the session.
I know we can do a lot better. Break at the 100-meter board. I feel like we weren't breaking late enough earlier on. And we were getting too far out wide. I don't know whether that was better or slower. It felt slower. But sometimes slower in wet conditions can actually mean faster. Inters, no? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. We've gone faster with 3 temps up. We're 3 temps up, but it wasn't sector 1 that was our problem. It was the rest of the lap. We were braking maybe a bit too early. Ah, wide, 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 but it's okay. That's okay. We missed the apex, but it's okay. Brake at 50. That was not an invalidation, but I don't think we gained time from it because we ran very wide on the second one. Come on. Come on. Brake late, get through. Imagine this in real life, right? A driver who's missed out on the championship before. We're actually slower. We've actually lost time, but this is where we lost a lot of time before. And that, I think we gained time. I think we've gained time through there. Gonna gain time through here. I think we can gain time through this corner as well. It's wide, but it's not as wide as it was. It's not as wide as it was earlier. That's okay. That's corner cutting. 5-second penalty for Ocon. Only 5. That's not too bad there for Ocon. Right, let's see what we can do now. 1 corner left to go. We've got a little bit of traffic ahead. A little bit of a drift through the last corner. Let's go to the line. Come on. It's going to be a 140, 150. It's an improvement. It's P6. That's good. Look at the... Wow. Look at the grid. The grid is very, very messed up. Look at that. Fernando Alonso pole. Lewis Hamilton only just behind him. You can't see it now because the webcam's been hidden. Really sorry about that. We've got Sebastian Vettel's 3rd, then Nico Rosberg. Then Adrian Sutil is P5. We're P6. We missed out on P5 by 0.02 of a second. Mental. Jenson Button, Sergio Perez. Mark Webber's 9th. Maldonado's 10th. Ricciardo 11th. Felipe Massa's down in 13th. Nobody other than that is really, really far down. But that is a mixed bag in qualifying for sure. For sure. This level is too easy. Where's your teammate? I mean, it's wet conditions. You can't fully judge it in wet conditions. Adrian Sutil beat me in a Force India. So are we on the right difficulty? I think so. Where was Roman, actually? Where was Roman? I don't know. I don't know where Grosjean was. I couldn't see him. I wasn't really looking, though. Right, let's get into the race for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Hayden, how much was it to buy the sound cancelling things? I think maybe like 40 quid. I think maybe I bought them in 2 batches because I've got quite a lot. You know the 1-1 wing trick? No. I do not. He got hit by Ericsson. Quite possibly. I mean, Ericsson and Grosjean are both in this season. How many likes are we on the stream? 72! Not good enough, chat. Come on. Come on, chat. You know what to do. Get us up to 100. Come on. Yeah, on. 40 quid for all of them. That's a bargain if you ask me. I don't know. It might have been 40 quid for one batch and then I spent another 40 quid on another. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Right, it's fully wet again. We do have to do a pit stop and we're going to go cautious on the fuel because somebody said it runs out. If it doesn't, we can push. That's not a problem. P6 on the grid. Let's get into the race. Let's do it. You can run 1-1 wings at every track. Even in the wet. Like, even in the wet. And we don't need, like, a different setup that's going to help us. Yes, Hayden, British GP this weekend should be great. Hayden, I'm a pro kart driver. I drive for a kart club for where Daniel Ricciardo is from. Nice. Nice. 7th with 40 people. Yeah, nice. Here we go. Second race of the season. In 2013, Fernando Alonso now on pole position. Good qualifying from us in the wet. P6. Nico Hulkenberg, not a good one. Down in P14. Bit of a mixed bag on the grid. The top 4 is kind of as you would expect them. But Adrian Sutil, P5, a really good qualifying session from him. The lights are on. The engine's revving. And we are racing for the 2013 Malaysian Grand Prix. It's a slow getaway. It's a great getaway from the McLaren of Jenson Button. Fair play to him. He's going to dive it in the middle. I'm going to take it nice and easy into the first corner. There's a lot of spray. I'm trying to find my gap in between drivers. I made a little bit of contact with Sutil. Perez now on the inside. Oh, now I've tapped Perez. There's so many cars here. I'm trying to find my way through. And we're going to move ourselves into the same position we started in. All those overtakes, and we are still in P6. Nope, we've jumped up into P5 on Nico Rosberg now. Mark Webber ahead. Oh, have a little look at the inside into this corner. Can we do it? Alonso's had a terrible start from pole position, has dropped down a P3, and we're now up in a P4 in this race. What a start from us in the Sauber. But now this is where we might have to start thinking about defending, because we might not have the pace for the likes of Webber, for the likes of Nico Rosberg, to hold on to this position ahead of those guys. They may be really quick in the wet. We're going to have to wait and see. This rain is so much better. Why is target P3? Because we had a good qualifying, and I think they obviously bump it up from a few places as to where you qualified. We were P6, so I think they always add 3 positions on from where you qualify, which is a little bit annoying, because sometimes you're like, come on now. That's a difficult ask. I wouldn't say we're losing too much time to Fernando. We are going to have to work out the track as we go around here. I'm going to put it into... oh, no. Oh, no, not the curb. It's okay. We got away with that one. Right, first of all, fuel standard. Second of all, tyres. It's definitely wet tyres. I want them to put me onto wets if we box. Fernando, Hayden is faster than you. Exactly. Let me pass Fernando. Oh my god, that's deep on the brakes. That's okay. Wider line. Cut back. Get the traction. Gained a little bit, to be fair. Gained a little bit. We've already got a driver into the pit lane on the first lap of the race.
Complaining about the track conditions. Keep your focus.
Okay, everyone's complaining about track conditions, meaning it is still time for full wets. I'm relying on my engineer, Andy. I'm relying on you to tell me if it's time for intermediate tyres. I don't think it's going to get to intermediate tyres. It's staying fully wet for the whole race, I believe. 100% rain. But if that does change, you let me know, as we are hunting down a podium in this race, but we're also being hunted by Mark Webber. But we are very good through Sector 1, especially through that corner. I feel like we gain quite a lot. But we'll have to wait and see what tyre wear's like. So if tyre wear's not too bad, maybe we can think about the zero stopper on the wet tyres. I think the pit stop may have to happen on lap 4. That's not a corner cut. That's not a corner cut. Don't know what you're on about. That was just a great line. Track limits. What are track limits? My name isn't Esteban Ocon. We get away with it. Oh, we're so good under brakes. Okay, we need to get these guys in the big braking zones. Just try not to lose out on corners like this. This is where we lose time. The medium speed corners, that's where we're losing the most amount of time. The AI is so much better than me around there. But through the slow speed stuff. We're so bad there. We're so bad. We're onto the grass and the gravel. No, we missed the gravel. But now Mark Webber's going to get a great run. Losing time on exits. Losing time into the medium speed corners. Now, will Mark Webber stay defensive? Or will he keep the door open for me? We can go around the outside. Late on the brakes. The Mark Webber. So much better on the brakes compared to the AI here. And there we go. Back up in a P4. So that's okay. That is okay, chat. P4 at the moment. Okay. It is wet weather. DRS has been disabled. Thank you for that information, Andy. I've only just realised it's wet. Would never have known. I would never have understood that. Enable DRS. It's bone dry out here. What are they on about? That's not the corner cutting. Right, Mark Webber behind. I think it's then... Who's behind him? Is it Sebastian Vettel behind him? Not too sure. Maybe it's Sergio Perez still.
The car behind is a second.
Is also corner cutting. Who is the top three? I think Hamilton's up there. Is Rosberg on for his second win of the season? I'm really not too sure. Hayden, peel that logo off, the Chelsea one. Lol. Oh, that's wide. That's wide. The consistency's not here, chat. The consistency is struggling. That's what I'm probably struggling with the most at the moment, is the consistency. As we're just really struggling to get the car turned in as well. Can you remember how quickly it will change from wet to winters? Is Akaz our man of information? Has he played this game recently then? Akaz is our go-to. Teammate Marduk has stolen Hayden. Give us our Hayden back. Not possible. Come on. Oh, we've gone too late on the brakes again, haven't we? Oh my god, I hate that corner. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. I've got a little bit of a train behind me as well. Use all the curves. Use all the curves. Use all the curves. Mark Webber will have a look. That's fine. We're going to force him over to the inside. And then we're going to brake late around the outside as we did last time. Because Mark Webber is just a bit of a wimp. He doesn't want to get his foot down through there. I think we could have had a chance. Are you Ben in disguise? What's my favourite driver? Of all time, it's Jenson Button. Right now, it is Lance Stroll, Zhou Guanyu, and the 3 British drivers. Right, come on. We keep our consistency up and not make mistakes through those corners that catch us out. Maybe we can catch up to Alonso, because we are good in the slow speed. There's just not enough slow speed around here. But I do think a track like Monaco is somewhere that we're definitely going to be good at, for example. Budapest, maybe. Have a really good chance there at a win or podium. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? Imagine a driver, right, who was challenged for a world championship, won races, got multiple podiums, but is still not in a top team. Imagine that happening in real life. Imagine that. Like, who scored regular wins in a lower team and podiums, but has never really got a drive for a top team? I mean, you could kind of say Sergio Perez before, but he never really won a race, only up until 2020. And then, of course, he got the drive for Red Bull. Come on, Hayden, make the corner this time. Make the corner. How do you do that corner? I don't understand it. It is the most difficult corner on the calendar. It is the most difficult corner on the whole entire calendar. How do you do that? Right, brake earlier this time because I'm not having to overtake Mark Webber. I still end up going wide. I took that corner worse than when I was overtaken. Are you a Red Bull fan? No, I'm not a Red Bull fan. Right, 5 laps out of 14. We're still holding on to this position at the moment. Still holding on well right now. Let's see what we can do for the rest. There's still a long way left to go. We still got to do a pit stop. Tyres are dropping off, so we are going to have to box. But do we box to wets or do we box to mediums? Sorry, wets or inters, not mediums. Jesus. I mean, like, mediums and inters, I mean, they're kind of the same thing, you know? Medium, intermediates, medium conditions. Are you a Ferrari fan? Everyone's a Ferrari fan. I wouldn't say I'm a massive Ferrari fan, but I like Ferrari. I'm more of an Aston Martin and McLaren fan, I'd say. Right, we got Mark Webber hustling us now. I feel like these guys, much better with tyre wear. Much better with tyre wear. Just look at the grip that I've got there. I hit the brakes, now I don't have the big braking. Now I don't have that big braking at the moment. But we got a box in 2 laps time. So we've just got to survive it. We've just got to try and hold on to this place for now. And it's still going to be really good points. Perez in the McLaren. Come on, car. That's the best I've taken that corner. That is the best I have taken that corner all race. Here goes Sergio Perez, though. Nothing I can do. Their straight line speed is insane. We can dive it up the inside. We're going to be much better on the brakes. Get Sergio Perez up the inside. He can maybe have a look at the switchback. Can't pull it off. And that's us back in a P4. I think this is what this defense is going to be for today's race. I think it's just going to be back and forth. Defending like hell. Back in the day, there was a show. Oh, Tuned. McLaren Tuned was so good. Perez having a look again. He's on the inside. We will give him the space, but he's backed out of it. We'll close the door now. And open up turn 2. But we've got no grip, no traction. We're struggling big time.
We think the car behind is running on full.
Tyre wear.
Trying to close the gap.
Horrible. As they are trying to close the gap right now. Might have to watch out for the likes of Mark Webber, because they're going to be in a better pit stop location. Improving though, personal best through sector 1. Hello Hayden, how is your day? My day is going well. How's your day going? How is your day? Right, come on Hayden, come on. Tyres, please, hold on. Please. Hayden, do you know Lando Norris? I wouldn't say I know him well, like personally, but I've done races with him on Quadrant's channel. So, like you talked to him and stuff. Have I talked to him? Yeah, I've talked to him. I mean, I've interviewed him when we did not the GP stuff as well. Oh my god, the car is struggling. The car is struggling big time now. When I said I could get Fernando Alonso if I was consistent, that was a big lie. That was a big lie. I definitely have no chance of getting Fernando if I'm consistent. The tyres have gone. What the chance is Joe gives you tickets for the race? Well, he hasn't for Silverstone. And, you know, I just enjoy playing F1 with Joe. I would never want our friendship just to be like, oh, can you get me tickets for here? Can you get me tickets for that? You know? I'm happy just to play F1 with him and hang out with him, you know? I don't want him to ever feel like I'm just like, oh, can you do this for me or can you do that for me? Because at the end of the day, to be fair, I'm not that interested in that sort of stuff either, you know? If he were to go, oh, would you like to come? I'd be like, yeah, sure, you know? But I'm never going to ask him for stuff like that.
Window is open. Come in this lap.
Inters gamble or wet tyres? Nah. No need to gamble. It's definitely full wets. Look at it. Definitely full wets. There's no sort of dry line forming. If anything, you can just see they don't look great, the graphics for the puddles, but there are puddles forming. So there is no point trying to box. Because we've got a bit of a gap to cars behind. We've dropped Perez a little bit through sector 1. Just wondering whether we can keep doing that. And we're good through sector 1. It's annoying. 2/10 clear. Are you going to any race? Not at the moment, in all fairness. No races planned to go to. But I've got some exciting things on the horizon, maybe. In some talks with some people. The reason I won't be streaming for Thursday, my usual slot, is because I'm doing some stuff with Williams. So we can see what that can have in store for us and where that can go. So let's see. Hello, Dark. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Come on. Look at the tyres. They are atrocious. I think that's just what happens when you're on traction control. It just burns up the rears, especially. And especially when I can't drive. That's the best I've ever taken that corner. Oh my god. Oh, and I've run out of DRS. My DRS is broken. Not even the Dutch GP with Fem. No, with Fem is lucky to be doing stuff with Red Bull Juniors now. So if she's going to Grand Prix, she's going for work. Right, let's not spin out too far wide. Into the box we go. And that is a good pit lane entry. Now we're going to be doing the undercut on a fair few drivers. Sergio Perez, one of them. To be fair, a lot of drivers not coming into the pit lane. So that is good news for me. We can do that undercut, and hopefully we don't get held by them as well. New tyres going on. 3.1 second stop. And we stay ahead of the guys behind. That's really good. That is really, really good. And we're out in the points still. Still in the points. Let's go. Let's push on this outlap in rich mix fuel. And, oh, we're already on worn tyres. So that is a bit of an issue. We've got worn tyres already. So these tyres are not going to be good at the end of the race. If those tyres weren't good, these are definitely not going to be good. But let's push. Just for a lap. Just for a lap on rich mix. So I think we can survive that. I think that'll be fine. Dude, 2013 looks so much fun. It's a shame it's no longer available. Yeah, it is a shame. I mean, if you had it on Steam, you'd still be able to play it. But, yeah, trying to purchase it now, I think it's so expensive now. I was lucky that I have all these games still on console. Otherwise, yeah, we would have had to start from, like, 2018 game. Hey, what Fanatic wheel have you got? I've got a CSO Elite. Through the wide corner there. Bloody autocorrect. A 5-year-old now. Fanatic CSO Elite. Look at the fresh tyres. Look how good we are on a new set of rubber. It's a shame that the leaders boxed with me. If they'd have stayed out and we'd done the undercut on them, we could have actually jumped them. Look at this. Look at how much I'm gaining on the likes of Nico Hulkenberg. It's like F1 2023. How good this undercut is. We're going to be clear of Perez. Like, we're going to be so far clear of those guys. And still drivers yet to come into the pit lane. I think that might be the leaders in all fairness. For Sergio Perez, we're going to be miles and miles ahead of them. Hayden, going to drive for Williams next year. Yeah, exactly. Into the box, those guys come. And we're going to come out the pits lane P4 and way ahead of Sergio Perez as well. So we've nailed that undercut. Perez has lost time to us. And now we can just see what we can do for the rest of this race. P4 is a really solid result. All done from qualifying. But it's not done yet. They're going to have better tyres than me at the end. We go back to standard because we don't want to run out of fuel. What did you sort your wheel issues? I just used some tape to kind of hold in the power cable. So I'm hoping that lasts for a while. How did you meet Joe? I was lucky enough when we were doing Live Fast to go to Bahrain testing. And we interviewed Bottas and Joe. And I just met him there and we were just chatting. And he was telling me how he jumps in random lobbies. And I said, oh, you should jump on sometime. And yeah, then he messaged me. We did. That was perfect through there. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I've never taken a corner so well in my life. That was so good. That was so, so good. Right, let's see what we can do. See what I mean? Tape fixes everything except a relationship. Yes. I don't think I give tape to my girlfriend when I have annoyed her and she'll be happy. Don't think that'll work, will it? She's not listening. That's probably a no. Right, Sergio Perez still a little bit off us at the moment. Nice, the legendary convo. Exactly, it's been good fun, you know, getting the chance to play F1 with him. And then to be able to make content from it as well is like, you know, that's incredible. Content that nobody else is making. Because nobody has access like that. A podium is possible if one of them retire. That's true. That's true. We could get... I mean, we've seen rarer retirements before. So it could happen. It could happen. We don't usually get told if we... if somebody's retiring. Could you imagine if it changes dry weather conditions or in a minute and we go quicker and we get them? Could you imagine that? We get on the podium. Kind of like Ben's 2013 Malaysia race. One race of his that will always stay in my mind, and it is that 2013 race at Malaysia for Ben. If you haven't watched it and you don't know what I'm on about, it's one of the greatest moments, I think, in F1 game YouTube, I have to say. Through here. That was almost perfect as well. Back to back. Back to back. No one has access like that. Yeah, Quadrant do. But I don't see like Ara, for example, because Lando doesn't really play the F1 game that much. Whereas Joe is always on the F1 game. Not always on the F1 game, but, you know, he'll get back and it'll just be like, he'll message me when he's back and just like, want to jump on F1? And I'm like, yeah, cool. We'll jump on. Whereas Lando's not doing that. I don't think there's any other drivers that just play F1 for fun, you know? And that's what I mean. Like, you can have access to a Formula 1 driver, yeah. You can do stuff where you're playing different games, maybe. But they're more scheduled shoots rather than just spontaneous off the cuff. Want to play a game? Yeah, sure. Meow, 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 meow. Been a bit of a dull race in all fairness. We've just nailed it. Like, we've nailed P4. We nailed the undercut. So meow. Meow, meow, meow. I love ads so much. Give me that money. Money. Give me that money. Come on then. 4 laps to go. 4 laps of this race to go. Sergio Perez, I think, is going to close into us by the end of the race. No, don't get ad block. If you get ad block, then you're not helping, you're not supporting the channel. If you just watch an ad, you can just support the channel for free. You don't have to do anything. Right, come on. Come on. Push, push, push. That was nice through there. Again, not as consistent as the last few laps have been, but I feel like I'm getting a lot better at this circuit. I feel like I'm getting a lot better at this circuit. Oh, I'll watch the ads then. Or in the world. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Give me that ad revenue. Unless it's for Timu. Okay. Okay, no problem. Through the left. Through the right. Right. Early on the brakes there. We're getting better, but the car is definitely a lot more slippery as we got driver in the box. I think that's a back marker boxing because the leaders are there. I believe they're there. Okay, so they could catch up to the back markers in all fairness, and there could be a bit of an issue overtaking them. You never know. We could still have a chance in this race. The back markers could become a little bit naughty. Sorry, but I have a way to skip ads within 1 to 2 seconds. One time you said that. 2 why? Come on then, come on then. 3 laps to go. 3 laps of these tricky, treacherous, wet Malaysian conditions. Sergio Perez was on the podium in 2012. He likes this circuit. He loves it. Ah, that's alright. YouTube Premium's fine. Because I believe we still get revenue from YouTube Premium, so that's alright.
You have a 4-second gap to the car behind.
You're a member as well, flipping it. So, do you get ads on streams as a member? Because I feel like that should definitely be a feature that members don't get ads. Because it's just like another benefit of like becoming a member. You become a member to a channel, you skip ads on their channel, like Twitch does. You know, there's so many things that they could look at Twitch for and go, okay, I'll pinch that, I'll pinch that. Yes, we get ads as members. Yeah, that's a shame. Hopefully there's something that they fix for the future, but I can understand why they don't just look at Twitch and go, we're going to copy that, because otherwise, you know, they could get into trouble with Twitch being like, oh, you're just copying us. We're Sue. You know, they don't want to get into that sort of trouble, I suppose. Come on. That is wide. Push, push, push. My record on F1 2011 is taking out cars without a penalty was 7. That's a good record. Another car in the pit. I don't know if that's a back marker, a leader. Probably a back marker. I don't know why they're going for a second stop, but maybe got a little bit of damage. As they are getting through the back markers now. Good night. Is that to me? Because I yawned. Nemanja Vidic in the chat. Right, we've got ahead of that back marker. I wonder if they're going to be quicker than us, because they're going to be on fresh, wet tyres. But they are going to get lapped. So I don't know if they're going to now fight with Sergio Perez, because they're going to be quicker than him, I think. But then they are a back marker that's going to be miles off the pace. But they are not getting out of the way. They are holding up Sergio for me. Let's go. Let's go. France with no rules and damage equals... with an open lobby equals death. Nah. That's a good open lobby. Alonso's still 17 seconds on the road. Doesn't look like he's got into too many issues with some of those Caterhams, Mauritius at the moment. Lots of drivers coming to the pits at the end. What are they doing? Why are drivers pitting so late in this race? Why? Seems a bit strange to me. I think even if the leaders come into the pits, they'll still be ahead of me. 17 seconds, I think, just about. Well, I mean, the two front runners will. Alonso might be okay. Name a F1 team for an edit. Aston Martin. No. Let's go rogue than that. Let's go more rogue. Lotus. Let's go with Lotus. Right. Come on. Brake now. Brake nice and early into this corner. We can meet the apex. Lovely. Look at that. We are rapid. 2 laps to go, or 1 lap to go. Lotus from the 60s, please. Oh no, there's the leaders, I think, there. Or is that the back markers? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to lap them, unfortunately. So we're going to have to wait another race to lap the leaders. Sergio Perez on the way. Not the 2010 Lotus team, no. What about the 2013 Lotus team? You will crash. Nemanja, why are you going to be like that? Why are you going to be like that? Where's the support? Where's the hype? Come on, man. Come on. Whoa, that's the corner cut. I did nearly crash. I nearly lost it. Look at the tyres. Our tyres are so bad on this last lap. I've got no grip. Maybe we will crash. No grip, no traction. This is going to be, yeah, maybe a difficult last few laps, to be fair. Or last lap. Highway's just so bad at the end. Like, we struggle big time. Big time. Whoa! Push. Come on, chat. Hit that like button. If you hit that like button, the tyre wear is not as bad. And we can survive it. Make sure you hit the like button. This is definitely Ben. Nah. Our corner cuts are not that bad. Whoa, if that snapped on us the wrong way. Look at the traction. I've got no traction. Sergio Perez might get us here. Because I've just got no traction. I cannot get out of corners. I'm having to actually go easy on the throttle with traction control on. Because I do not have traction. Lewis Hamilton wins the Malaysian Grand Prix. Fair play to him. Sergio Perez is hunting us down. Fernando Alonso will be third. I'm not too sure who is second. I think it is going to be Sebastian Vettel. But Sergio Perez has one more corner to try and challenge us. We've run it a little bit wide. We won't get the traction off the corner. Sergio Perez will. But we will have the curves to the line. Best result of the season. I've run out of fuel. But we get it anyway. There we go. To the line. Let's go. What a result. What a result. Thank you. Let's go. Woo! GG, P5, P4. Yeah, come on now. Come on now, Doctor. P4. Those guys ahead were rapid. I think we did all right. I think, yeah, fastest lap time. Sergio Perez actually quicker than us, in all fairness. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton wins. Sebastian Vettel second. Fernando Alonso third. We're P4. Hulkenberg in the points as well. Any DNFs in this race? No, but Valtteri Bottas, Adrian Sutil, Charles Pic, and Max Chilton 1 lap down. Jules Bianchi did a really decent job there. P16, Guido van der Garde, P18. Beat some of the other guys as well, so good job from them. And Nico Rosberg and Mark Webber out of the points. That's not going to help them, especially as Nico Rosberg, he won the last race. Championship at the moment. Lewis Hamilton leads the way with 33 points. And those are all the guys who haven't scored. Valtteri Bottas at the bottom. We've got some Mauritius in the standings. In all fairness, they are P9 in the standings. Caterham P10. Force India, the team I left, down in the bottom. What are they doing? What is going on down at Force India? We need to know. Mercedes lead it. We are on 4th place, 21 points. Battling, I think, with Mclaren this season and Lotus. Lotus not having a good season so far. But let's see what we can do. Don't go anywhere, chat. We've got 2 more races I reckon I can fit in. 2 more races. Camille and Mladen down. Thank you very much for the sub. If you are new around here, do hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and it helps support the channel. You never have to miss any of my content as well. We do videos, shorts, live streams, community posts on here regularly as well. I've got an editor working on finally we are gonna have the what is it? What are we gonna finally have? We're gonna finally have the co-op career. Co-op career is finally gonna go ahead on F1. The Joe co-op is finally happening. Yep, I'm having that edited right now. Nearly rank 2. We go to China. It's going to be dry in China, thankfully. And if we look at our teammate battle, we have to look at that, I think, in the garage. No update on it. Oh, no, it'll be on the main hub, won't it? Teammate battle. We are... Okay, no, it's not there. Never mind. Average points per race, 9 so far. That's really decent in the colour in. But let's go to the Chinese Grand Prix. Let's go for round 3 in this season. Let's get straight into it. Hulk. Yeah, Hulk is my teammate. Nico Hulkenberg. Career statistics. Favorite AI difficulty. Legend. But clearly we are not that good on this game to be running Legend and streaming. I just want to have fun with it. Is that alright? Is that too much to ask? Speaking of Joe, it's time for the Chinese Grand Prix. Indeed, Joe's home Grand Prix. Let's see how he goes, basically. Let's see how he goes. Let's see. Hello, I'm Spanish. Come on, Alonso. Let's go, Alonso. Alonso's in the fight for the championship. I mean, I think he's been quite consistent this season. So we all know that I make Canada a cockpit race, but Hayden, I would like you to decide my second race that I put you in cockpit cam. Ooh. No, I'll leave it to chat. Chat can choose. Chat can choose what one I go into cockpit cam. Right, we're going to go out again. About 9 minutes remaining. We'll be dry tyres this time. Go out for 2 laps in quali. Make sure we still get the tyres. Do we have a setup? We do. It's a TMF Marduk one. We also have a wet setup around here. We have an Arava one. I think Ben was Ben quicker on this game? I think Arav did league racing. I don't know whether it was this game or whether it was 2012. So Arav had maybe a bit more pace. Okay, we're currently 3-all. No, we're 3-0. 3-0. Okay, because we've out-qualified him for another one, so that's fine. Right, let's go to track. I didn't take out the fuel, but that's okay. Monaco. You want to put me in cockpit cam for Monaco? Why are you going to do me dirty like that? That's so harsh. Oh, I just want to do that quickly. Right, okay. DRS open. Let's not do it yet. Let's put it into rich mix to burn the fuel early. Where do we brake for this? Is 100 meter board too late or too early? Maybe a bit too late. Right, Felipe Massa is on a lap, so I'm going to back off. Give him space. And now we go. Whoever this guy is, we're going to block him. Hope he's coming into the pit lane. He does not. And now we're going to use our DRS, use our curves down to the line. And let's set a lap here at the Chinese Grand Prix. We nearly won at China last time around. So let's try and see if we can do something similar. Oh my God. He nearly sent it into me. Whoa. We've gone deep there. Who's this driver? Go away. Stop hassling me. This is going to be a bad lap, but I'm just getting a feel for the track. I'm getting a feel for the track. This is so bad. Who's behind me? It's Paul de Resta. It's not even a quick driver. We're already 4 attempts down on the pole man. Broke a little bit too early into that corner as well. If that's the case, you'll be in cockpit cam for 2 straight races. Yeah, maybe go for one later in the season, chat. Maybe one later in the season. Don't do it for Monaco. I feel like Monaco have got a good chance. I feel like I've won Monaco. Did I win in 2011, Monaco? Or did I win in 2012? I can't actually remember. I remember. We're 1 second down. That should be okay, though. Should be on for still an okay-ish result, I reckon. Didn't save enough curves. I'm really bad with my curves consumption across a lap. We're going to get the straight line speed down here, though. I think our straight line speed is going to be mega down the straights. Look at that. Maxing out the revs. Brake before the... Okay, we've definitely got to brake a lot earlier into that corner. Definitely a lot earlier into that corner. First lap is a feeler. Second lap, that's the lightning one. That's the one that puts us in pole position. It's a 141. It's P12. In all fairness, that's not too bad. I would take that. Session options, return to garage. Let's go out for another lap and see what we can do for the next one. But that. I will take that. I was expecting a lot worse, chat. I was expecting so much worse. New set of option tyres to go on the car. And...
We can't make significant changes now. Parc Fermé rules now apply.
Take out the fuel. That's what we want to do. Right. Go out with about 3 minutes remaining. A bit less, but that's okay. And go out to track. Flying lap. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right. Here we go. Where are we gonna qualify? Chat. Let me know. I want to know your predictions. Everybody get their predictions in chat. Where will we qualify in this session? Let me know. Pole says Nemanja. P7 says Doctor. Here we go. Right, again, I think that was too late on the brakes. We've got Max Chilton ahead. We've got time. Let's build the gap. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. P9, P9, P8, P9. Okay. So a lot of you saying like just inside the top 10. I'm going to go better than that. I am going to go better than that. I'm going to stick it in. I mean, it helps if I have DRS on. That's going to lose me a little bit of time, but hopefully we're okay. I want to keep it nice and tight through here. That's okay. A little bit wide there, but that's okay because it cuts back in. Doesn't keep me too tight. Oh, a little bit too much power. But you know what? It's all right. Brake a little bit later. We know we can do that. Brake a little bit later than the 100-meter board hit. Oh, it's green and it's up. It's up by 11 thousandths of a second. I don't know if that's to pole, but we'll see. Nice and tidy through here. Keep it nice and tidy-ish through here as well. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Keep it good through here. Yeah, okay, okay. This is a much better lap, chat. This is a much better lap. We are feeling very, very strong. Obviously not for pole. Look at it. We're down on the time. We're actually catching up to Max Chilton, which is actually not ideal because he might hold us up. But I think we're going to be fine. I think we're just going to catch up to him after the last corner. I don't think he's going to hold us up through here. DRS now. Brake early. We're running out of fuel, but it should be okay. I don't want to brake as late as last time, so 150 now. Oh my god, Max Chilton has no brakes at all. Get out of the way, Max! Get out of the way! No! No! Please! Please don't do this. Okay, we've overtaken him. We're to the line. He hasn't blocked us too much. And it's going to be a 139, which is good enough for P6. Let's go. Let's go. What a lap once again. Smashed it. We are about a second clear of our teammate. Which you could say the difficulty is maybe a bit too high or a bit too low. But do you know what? That is fine. That is fine. I was the closest. Doc said P7. Fair play. 1 place off. I mean, if Max Chilton held me up anymore, it might have been. But we could have maybe got P5. It's close to pole. Maybe. Or am I blind? What do you mean? Oh no, Nexus just changed their profile picture. No, I said P8. Yeah, but Doc said P7, so he's closest. Is it easy to get your wheels sorted on the older games or not? I think it should be. I will have to try it out. I don't know. But it should just be a case of just plugging it on and turning it on. But yeah, for these ones, I have to use a pad. Up until 2015 game, I'm on the pad. So that's why we have the question, do we play 2014 on the 2015 game and mod it? Or do we play the 2014 game? For the series, I feel like it's more fitting that we play the 2014 game, as much as a horrible game it is. But we will see. I don't know what to think of these difficulties. This is why I'm thankful for the current slider system. Yeah, you can change it like slightly on that one as well, so it's not too bad there. Not too bad. Right. Let's get into it. Which one should I buy? The Hamilton or Bottas Funko Pop? Which depends which driver you prefer, I suppose. Although I've never seen a Bottas one out in the wild. I must say, I've never seen that one in shops. Just because it's 50-50 chance that I'm going to take it. I would dive bomb into the first corner. We will see. We'll go cautious on the fuel. It means we can burn a little bit more. And there's nothing to change there. P6. We will see. I think a lot of the drivers go wide through turn 1. So I reckon we could have a good chance of a good run. Murray wins at SW19. Oh, Wimbledon. Took me a while the first time to wonder what you were on about earlier. For some reason, I thought you were on about Murray Walker. I was like, okay, that makes no sense. Yeah. Katharina, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. Here we go then. The third race of the season takes us to the Chinese Grand Prix in the 2013 season. We're P6 on the grid, Hulkenberg P11, Lewis Hamilton on pole this time around. Bit of a mixed fight for the race wins. Hamilton won last time. Can he do it again? What can we do from P6 on the grid? The lights on, engines revving, and we are racing for the 2013 Chinese Grand Prix, and it's off to an absolute flyer, but so is Kimi Räikkönen, and so is somebody else to my left-hand side. Whoa! Mark Webber shot through there. I made contact with Mark. We're being shot out wide. I've come in like an absolute torpedo. Rosberg's run it deep. He's running wide. We're going to go up the inside of him. We get past Vettel. We're onto the podium. What has gone on? We have snuck our way onto the podium on the first lap of this race. Fernando Alonso sits comfortably in P2. Lewis Hamilton, P1. Two drivers who have been rather successful so far this season. Fernando Alonso yet to get a race win. Hamilton, of course, winning the Malaysian Grand Prix. Mercedes. Is this 2014 in disguise? Because Mercedes have won all the races so far this season. Can they do it again? They're on pole. They're leading off the first corner. We're a little bit heavy with fuel there. That is a bit wide. As we're going to have Sebastian Vettel all over the back of us. We're going to have to be prepared for a very, very fast driver at the moment. As we're running a little bit too deep. I think we're struggling a little bit with fuel or something. We're a little bit understeery at the moment, but Sebastian Vettel's dropped off, so we don't have to worry now. Down into the first part. Smooth operator. Let's go. You will finish third. Well, we're P3 at the moment, so that is good. As Fernando Alonso overtakes Lewis Hamilton. He doesn't want a Mercedes back-to-back race win. He wants to take that for himself. He wants to get his first race win of the season. He wants 3 different race winners in 3 races. And Fernando Alonso could be on the charge to do it again. Remember, he won actually in the 2012 season around here. Can he make it a hat-trick of race wins? He's always done really well at the start of the seasons in this rags to riches. However, he's always had some reliability issues that have dropped him down the order. So Fernando Alonso is going to be hoping that those don't come back to haunt him, as somebody's run it off wide into the second corner. They've rejoined the track, but they've lost a lot of positions. Kimi Räikkönen now is in P4 in this race. Can we win? It's going to be difficult. It will be difficult to get a race win around here. But we will see what we can do. You know, maybe we undercut them. Maybe the tyres don't last long enough for us, but we've got to be careful with tyre wear because we can't go too early on the box. Because therefore we'll be struggling on the other end of things. And I think tyre wear for us is actually really, really bad. Especially around this track. Look at the tyres. They're already orange. And we've got to try and get to lap 6 of this race. Lap 6 on these tyres. It's going to be really, really difficult. We do have to watch out from the cars behind. Try and manage the throttle as much as we can to minimize the slip that we get from the tyres. I'm back. Welcome back, Galacticos.
We have a little bit of spare fuel.
Didn't stumble over the name this time. It's almost as if he knows this is his last chance. Whose last chance? Oh, what, Fernando Alonso's? Yeah, true. Well, he's got F1 23. You never know. Maybe by then, you know, we get to that game. Fernando Alonso could be absolutely rapid in that season. You never know. Or we could go to a game where Fernando Alonso in the McLaren, they build up really quickly across one season. And they fight for the championship. You never know. Right, let's go to optimal. So we go to standard. Although he is running away with it, he's actually doing a banger job. And we're actually, do you know what? We're keeping closer to Lewis Hamilton than we are to Fernando Alonso. Kimi Raikkonen is on the hunt for us at the moment. We're just a little bit slow through that corner. The slip is real, guys. Gotta go. My mother has forced me to touch grass. No problem. Enjoy the grass. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And fingers crossed we see you soon, Mr. Suti. Vamos, Aiden. Let's go. Vamos, vamos. Push, push, push. The good thing about these is, yeah, we start off slow. Okay? But as we get through the laps, we get a lot better at the circuit. And the lap times do come tumbling. Oh, that was not better at the circuit, though. That was a little bit worse. As the curb just sent us to the right there. Somebody bounced off it. That was a bit strange. Are we within DRS of Lewis? 1.5 at the moment. I don't think we're a million miles away. You know, if we have a good few laps, I don't think we were close enough for DRS this time around, or were we? Were we close enough through there? No, we weren't. Do you think you have a chance to get a podium? Well, we're P3 at the moment. Raikkonen, you know, you could say he is gaining on us, but maybe not by enough. And Lewis Hamilton, I feel like we've got a chance maybe to get on the back of him. I don't think the Mercedes has amazing pace around here right now. If I'm completely honest, it all depends for us. Tyre wear. Tyre wear is going to be the biggest issue. Yeah, we could go lap 5 for the undercut. But the problem is, if you look at our tyres now, and you look at our tyres, whoa, Raikkonen really fast into turn 1. I think the AI very, very quick there. As we're going to mess up a little bit. Raikkonen, we'll have a look. If I go easy on the throttle. Okay, that was nicer through there. Turn 1 was not great. Can you crash for me? I'm going to pass on that one. I'm having a good race at the moment. I'm on the podium. I'm not going to crash because you asked me to. I wouldn't even crash if you super chatted or became a member right now. Raikkonen with DRS could be a problem. That is correct. Raikkonen with DRS could be a big, big problem right now. And something we are going to have to be on the lookout for. I think tyre wear has dropped off. We could do the undercut and we could try to gain on the cars ahead, which I think could happen. I think we'd have a good chance to. But I also think that then we're not going to survive on the other end once we box. But we're so good on that braking zone there. So close. It's 1.6 seconds. I don't know where sector 3 is. I think it's just before the braking zone. But Raikkonen, we can use all our curves. I think it should be good. Suddenly donates 10k now. To be fair, you donate 10,000. I will consider crashing for you. What is your favourite F1 game? I've got to say for me, 2016. Personally, 2016. As we get so close on the braking, it's just turn 1. Turn 1 is where we struggle. Keep watching the cars ahead. We're going to box the same lap that Lewis Hamilton boxes. Do whatever they do. Because we don't... Oh, we got DRS! Okay. Okay. If we can stay within DRS through the midsection... Because Raikkonen's so fast through turn 1. It's absolutely mental how we can stay so fast through turn 1. Tyre wear. Now it's got bad. Our tyres have died. Hear that slide, chat? Can you hear that? Yeah. Tyres are done. Tyres are gone. Oh, that's not the track. I was scratching my chin. But are Lewis Hamilton's tyres done as well? I don't know. Box, box, box. Yeah, we got to box this lap. We got to box, box, box. I think, you know, these tyres, obviously, they did an extra lap from qualifying. Hence why they are worn.
Your tyres are badly worn.
Yeah, I know, Andy, I know.
Pit for fresh rubber.
Yeah, we got to. We can't afford it. We're just going to be a sitting duck, especially to Raikkonen right now. He's going to be absolutely flying bed. Everyone box, box, box in the chat. Box, box, box. Pit stop time. Raikkonen, I think we're back off there, in all fairness. Yeah, he's backed off. That's good news for us. As we're apparently faster than Lewis in Sector 3. Which made sense because we gained so much. Did you see the video yet? But how did the Create Series go? Actually, not bad. Not bad. Still stuff to learn from and still learning this game. Especially around tyres and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a pretty decent result. little bit of the grass there, but that's okay. Tyre wear, tyres are dead. Look at that. Completely gone. Somebody's been forced off the track, but we are going to come into the box now and try and do the undercut on those guys, chat. No, we've done a Lewis Hamilton. We did a Lewis. That's not going to help us. So now we need to push on the undercut. We may just lose positions now. See you later, Karen Sands. Have a good rest of your day. Do what Nightbot tells us exactly. Right, into the box we go. New set of prime tyres going on, and it's a 3.2 second stop. So a good pit stop there from the team.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
Did you hear that? It went plop and it sprayed water on my hair. Right, Valtteri Bottas, next car ahead. We're going to judge how good the undercut is. I don't feel like the undercut is as good in the dry conditions compared to the wet. The wet seemed really good. But if their tyres are dead, then it's good. Now, we're going to go rich mix. We can save fuel at the end. That's fine. That's fine, as we are quicker than Bottas, so we need to make sure he doesn't hold us up on this lap. We need to overtake him. If it's through these corners or whatnot. Yeah, mix two. I mean, we are comfortable at the moment, but we need to... Oh my god, dirty air. Oh my god, dirty air and terrible corners. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to line him up for the pass. I'm just going to lunge it on Bottas here, I reckon. We lunge it on him, we get him. Oh, he's going to go defensive. It's not going to work for him. Bye, Bottas. See you later, mate. Bye. Oh, not on the curb. Not on the curb, Hayden. Come on. This has been the worst box and out lap I think I've ever had. But it all depends on where the other drivers will be. This game has the best pit stops. Chance of rain, I think 0. I'm tired right now. It's 1 AM. Whoa, go to sleep. What are you doing? Alright, Jean-Luc Verne is up next, but I think they're all going to come into the pit lane. Hopefully, we don't crash into them as they box. I think they're just going to fly straight on into the box, though. Right, where are those guys? Do we lose out positions? We do get DRS from those guys. But where is everybody else as they come out of the pit lane? And we are going to lose out to some of them. But we are going to be quick on this outlap. We're going to have the better tyres. Obviously, we don't have to worry about warming up our tyres right now. They are warm. It's Sebastian Vettel who is ahead of us. Sebastian Vettel, we need to get that DRS off. We need to stay with him and get that DRS off him. That's what we need to do. I don't think anybody else jumped me. I think it was just Sebastian Vettel. Hoping it was just Sebastian Vettel. But he's quick in all fairness. He is quick. I am not going to the British GP, no. I sadly won't be there. Come on. I don't think it's happening, chat. Especially if we do a mistake like that. I think the podium may have just gone away from us. We're making too many mistakes right now. Come on, Hayden. Come on. We've got to go lean mix now. We've got to go lean. Can we get DRS off Vettel? I think we can. I think we're close enough. Come on. We push for it. We push. Use the curves. Just give me DRS to get close to him. Top 5 predictions for Britain. Verstappen. Should be Perez. Hamilton. George Alonso. Alright, that is going to be a little bit of a corner cut, but we'll get away from it. We'll get away with it. Anybody else who hasn't boxed? I think it's just Vettel who's ahead of us. Oh, yeah, just Vettel. So who are we going to jump or who are we going to lose out to now? No DRS at the moment. Another driver's jumped us. We're going to drop down, I think, to P5. Yeah, it's going to be P5 in this race, sadly. Oh, no, it's P4. Okay, it's only 1 in all fairness. Rosberg might have a little look. Is that a back marker? Who's that ahead? Or is that Lewis Hamilton? Maybe it's Lewis Hamilton in all fairness. I'm not too sure. No Ferrari in top 5, you think? I mean, I don't know. I always kind of like dismiss Ferrari, so maybe they've got the pace. Maybe they can be good around there. But I'm not too sure. Rosberg right on my tail. Obviously, he won the first race of the season, but no points in the second. So he's going to be wanting to get his season back on track. But, yeah, we're going to have to try our best to hold on to that now. Rosberg going to be all over our tail or blow up a motor. Exactly, right, we're back to the leans. Let's go into standard mix.
We're gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
I don't think we are gaining on the car ahead, Andy. I don't think we are. I think Sebastian Vettel is going to be hustling Lewis Hamilton right now. And could even chase down Fernando Alonso for the win. We could have... I mean, the good news is we'll definitely have a new winner. In an ideal world, Max won't be either... I want a Verity. I mean, yeah, let's hope that it's not a Red Bull on top, but let's, you know, let's suppose... Oh, Vettel's overtaken Hamilton. It's going to be a Red Bull on top. Let's not be real. Let's not lie to ourselves, is what I'm trying to say. Sebastian Vettel, though, can he now go on to hunt down and attack Fernando Alonso? Either way, it's a new winner of the season. Our third winner of the season. Rosberg first one, Hamilton second one. But yeah, Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel, fastest man out on track at the moment. Oh, that's wide. That's very wide. That's very wide. We've taken a Formula E attack zone line through that.
You've picked up some marbles. Expect reduced grip until you can wear them.
Chat, what do you reckon? Are we going to get a DNF before the end? Will we nick a position? I mean, Lewis Hamilton, in all fairness, is on the back of Sebastian Vettel now, so we brake so early for that corner. What am I doing? Silverstone has to be when Red Bull don't win, calling it. Yeah, but I feel like people have been saying that all season so far, and they keep on winning. The thing is, if Red Bull win every race this season, at least this season will actually be memorable. Because it's never happened before. And so it will be obviously remembered as the only season that a team has won every single race. So it'll be a very memorable season. It'll be one of those things where, you know, supporters of the team are like, oh my god, please happen. But then supporters of other teams are like, no, this can't happen. Someone must stop it. Do you have a chance catching up now? We're not in the car. I mean, we got lucky to get in the position that we're in. Now Felipe Massa's going to go on the attack of us. And there's not a lot that I can do other than brake later than these guys, which I believe I'm pretty good at. Which you'll see right now. Brake later than Felipe Massa. Up the inside of the hairpin. He'll stay there. Nico Rosberg has a little look on him. But, yeah, we hold on to P4. I think we can get another back-to-back P4, which is actually a really good result for us. Okay, it's not the podium. It's a bit of a shame. Here comes Felipe Massa again. Again, we're going to hold the inside line. If he wants it, he's got to go around the outside, although they are quick around here. Whoa! Felipe's just driven into the side of me and broken his front wing. That was a big hit. That hurt. I mean, that didn't actually hurt, but it felt like it hurt. I felt the judder there. That was a big bang. What am I doing well, Hayden? I must know I'm watching your amazing stream. What do you mean, what are you doing well? You are always doing stuff well, Nexus. You are a legend. You are a legend. Right, so that's Felipe Massa bottling it again. After bottling the 2011 championship when he looked clear to win it. Now he's bottled this race. And he's been off to a good start in the season, I feel like. You know, he got on the podium in the first race. And now, oh god, there. And now struggling. Do you know, we've only ever had Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, and Sebastian Vettel on the podium 3 times. It's going to happen today. When is your next stream? At the moment, it's penciled in for Saturday. It's Nico Rosberg is going to overtake us. We're going to take the inside line and defend that. Nico Rosberg, if he wants it, will have to go outside. I don't think he's going to get us before the breakings point. And we can hold this nice and easily on the inside. Have a look at the switchback, but can't make it. And he's going to stay there. There's a McLaren that's moved up into P6 now. Not sure if it's Button or Perez, but we'll hold on to that. It's my dream to meet and race F1 drivers. Here goes Nico Rosberg on the outside. Will he do a Felipe Massa and drive into me? Yes, he does. What is wrong with these drivers losing their front wings? What are they doing? Nico Rosberg. We'll add him to the pile now. A race winner in this season has now lost his front wing. Such an idiot. Was running P6 in a Caterham at Hungary. Pitted and the safety. Oh, that's so annoying when you do stuff like that. Button now, the car behind. P5. My hero. Who do you think will win it? I think it's going to be Max. I mean, it's an easy question. I think, as I keep on saying it when people ask me that question in streams, the question is, who do I think will finish second? That's what this season is. Everyone is competing to finish second behind Max Verstappen. That's what we're all fighting for. Right, Jenson Button. P5 at the moment.
You have a 2-second gap to the car behind.
Let's see what we can do.
So he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
I'm hoping he doesn't catch up to me and go for the overtake. Because I do not want him driving into my car and breaking my front wing like all the other drives have done so far. Fuel-wise, we're still good, but tyres are not looking good. I don't think I'm going to be good at the end of this race, chat. But we can still try our best to hold on to this P4. I think we can still do that. Do you think Red Bull will win every race this year? I don't think they will. Not because I don't want them to, not because I don't think they can. It's such the longest ever season of Formula 1 and to win every single race. And that's why I'm saying that'll be one of the biggest achievements ever in Formula 1. If they can do it. Because that is absolute insanity to do that. As I think Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton are both catching up to Fernando Alonso right now. So can Sebastian Vettel win this race? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Jenson Button, P5. Don't know who is P6. But Nico Hulkenberg up in a P7 now. Going to be good points for the team. P4 and P7. We're going to be running very strong. Obviously, we're fighting with the likes of Mclaren, Lotus. None of those cars are ahead of us right now. Could be a little cluster here. It could be, obviously Button's P5, but we could have Raikkonen in P6 maybe. Or Grosjean. We'll have to wait and see. Grosjean's done the better out of Raikkonen and Grosjean so far throughout the seasons. Not sure if that's going to continue. Who will finish second in the British Grand Prix? I said Perez earlier. Do you know what? I'm going Lewis Hamilton. I'm going to... The home crowd is going to spur him on. And he's going to get second. Oh, that is not good. And he's probably going to overtake me here. Because that's the worst exit I've ever done. Want to know want to know the hottest F1 driver? Okay, who's the hottest F1 driver? Right, here comes Jenson Button. He will get DRS. He will go to the outside line. We'll try and defend the inside line if we can on Jenson. Brake late into the corner. Defend it. We'll overextend it, but he doesn't switch it back at us. And it's actually Mark Webber who is in P6 for the moment. But the question is, will Jenson Button break his front wing? No, he goes to the overtake early on the inside, backs out of it. And Mark Webber could be the driver to break his front wing. I'm going to close the door on the inside. He doesn't do it, Mark Webber, but he has looked up the inside. In all fairness, I think we made contact. I didn't spin him. He's okay. He's okay. I've got to watch out for tyre wear because as you can see, they're red right now. We're getting on the marbles. We're getting on the dirty stuff. We don't want to do that. Roman Grosjean, it's Daniel Ricciardo. No, it's that's Mark Webber behind. Oh my god. Mark Webber behind, right? In which race does De Vries... he's getting kicked out after Belgium. 100%. He won't see his home Grand Prix, sadly. Which is sad, but it's Formula 1. You can't just be like, do you know what? We'll give you your home Grand Prix. Nah, there's other drivers waiting in the wings. It's interesting that Helmut Marko thought he was good enough to go in the seat, and Christian Horner was like, no. No. Right, come on. 2 laps left to go this race. 2 laps to try and hold on to this. Good work, Hayden. I use all your setups. Thank you very much. How do you use my setups? Oh, God, I've gone wide. Oh, my God, I've gone wide. Mark Webber is going to stay ahead of me. He's also going to get DRS. So he might actually hold on to this position. We're going to get slipstream. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think I've just bottled P5. No, we're going to gain on him. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to gain on him. And we can lunge it up the inside. Brake later. Then Mark Webber. Can we get the car slowed down? We cannot. We go too deep. Mark's going to get us back here. We're going to make contact with him. But we are going to get DRS down into turn 1. So we can quite possibly get him back. But our tyres are so dead. Our tyres are gone. I can't do anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Try to not take out Jenson Button. I can't do anything. I've got no tyres left. Look at this. Jenson Button up the inside. I can't turn in anymore. The tyres are so dead. How? How have we got so much tyre wear? This is horrible. This is what I mean about boxing that 1 lap earlier, I suppose. This is what I mean about taking that hit. Can't do anything. I cannot do anything. I can't brake as late at them anymore. We've lost the P4. It's going to be P6. Although I'm worried that Nico Hülkenberg, in all fairness, could overtake me here. What is it with China and losing positions on the last lap? Why? Why is it always China? No matter where we are. What's happened in this race? Tyre wear. Tyre wear has happened. Unfortunately as well, I think we could have been maybe in the fight for the podium. Maybe in the fight for the podium had we not gone into the gravel when we boxed. Well, tyres, 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 tyres. Please, please, tyres. Look at that. I've just got so much wheel spin out of the corners. It doesn't work. I can't get my foot down. Luckily, Hülkenberg's not close enough. He doesn't have DRS. We're going to be fine. Will Ricciardo return in F1 as a full-time driver? I'm not too sure. Fernando Alonso becomes our third straight race winner in as many races in this Rags to Riches 2013 season. And his championship is getting rather exciting. Sebastian Vettel, I think, finished in second place. Lewis Hamilton would have then rounded out the podium. Mark Webber will be fourth. Jenson Button will come home in fifth. And sadly for us, it's only going to be good enough for P6 in the race, which is a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame, but we'll take that. We finish ahead of Roman Grosjean. Hülkenberg actually got overtaken at the end of the race there. Not good there for Nico Hülkenberg. He finishes P8, and I think it's just tyre wear for the team. Tyre wear for Team Sauber. It's not good at the end of the day. Started P6, finished P6. We can't do any better than that. So we will take that at the end of the day. Our fastest lap time was actually not too bad. It kind of matched the guys around us of Mark Webber and Jenson Button. But yeah, the tyre wear just fell away from us at the end of the day. Fernando Alonso, as you can see, won the race. Still no points for the Force India team, but they will move above the Mauritius and the Caterhams. And again, no DNFs from today's race. Can you say hi to me? Hi, Nemanja. Welcome. And I didn't look at the Drivers' Championship, but we can look at that after the next race. Don't go anywhere, chat. We're going to get into the next race. One more race of the day. I'm not too sure what that race is, but we're going to get into that race very, very shortly. Very, very shortly, as we've got... Has the game frozen? Maybe the game's frozen. I don't know. Has the game frozen, chat? I think it may have frozen. I don't know. Yeah, it's frozen. I can't do anything. I can't press we're gonna have to restart the Xbox. L for Xbox. Restart that. Hopefully that saved that race, because if that hasn't, then that is a shame. Thank you very much, Helgi, for the sub. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, and we'll get into this race as soon as we possibly can. Bahrain round 4. Yes, I forget it because obviously Bahrain is usually round 1. Did you hear the news about Verstappen? He wants that the Austrian track is named the Verstappen Ring. The Verstappen Ring. What, because he's won so many races around here, or because he's Red Bull's 2-time champion? I mean, he needs to get above 4 championships, I think, for Red Bull before he can ask for that. Because Vettel's won 4 with them at the end of the day. Whether you think that Vettel is a better driver, or you think that Max is a better driver than Vettel, that doesn't matter. You know, history books show that Vettel has got 4 championships with Red Bull. Max Verstappen at the moment only has 2. Is probably going to get the 3rd. So, yeah. Let's wait for him to get his 5th, and then he might have a claim. Zandvoort, though, I think he's entitled to at least a corner name, you know? Yeah. I'm not sure about that, Darwin. I'm not sure what you're on about there. I've got bad news. I've got really bad news for everyone. That race did not save. We go to China again, chat. We go to China again. The race didn't save. We got to do it again. We have got to do it again. Can you name a car for an edit? It's a random car, like any car, or a Formula 1 car? What do you want? How many likes are we on, chat? Let's have a little look. We are currently on 100. Yeah, 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. I'll be honest right there, but F1 23 is second F1 game that I actually really enjoyed. First one. I really enjoy F1 23, in all fairness. I do actually really enjoy it. Right, what are we going to do for this race? It's so annoying that we got to do this again, but okay. Cautious strategy. It's annoying that we can't change tyres. I say we just DNF and get to Bahrain. No, I need the points, so I'm not going to DNF. It's alright. We can do another race. So let's get into it. This time, we will hold on to the podium, okay? And I will not mess up the pit entry. This time, I will brake earlier for the pit lane. And I will not mess it up. Oh, look. Sauber's got Haas's thing. They've only got three members on there. Did you get the Verstappen Miami helmet? I did get the helmet. I didn't get the livery. I keep on forgetting to get those. Here we go. Round 3 of the season takes us to China. It's Lewis Hamilton on pole position. We have qualified in P6. Again, good qualifying session for us. Nico Hülkenberg down in P11. And we'll be looking to try and move further up through the field. But tyre wear is something that could be an issue in this race. The light's coming on now. The engine is revving. And we are racing for the 2013 Chinese Grand Prix. And it's off to a decent start compared to Sebastian Vettel. Not as good as like the Felipe Massas and a few other drivers. We're going to try and see if we can pick off... oh, we've driven into the back of Sebastian Vettel. Never mind. But we have survived. No damage. Oh, where's Vettel going? Where's Vettel going? We're going to go up the inside. Nico Rosberg there as well. Can we get a run on the inside? Felipe Massa actually got a really, really great start. And now we've got Raikkonen and Rosberg fighting. Our engine has gone a little bit too hot on that start. We're going to dive it up the inside on Raikkonen and on Rosberg whilst they're too busy watching each other. And we will move up into P4 in this race. Felipe Massa has had a really good start. It's a Ferrari 2-3 hunting down the pole man of Lewis Hamilton in this race. So let's see what those guys can do from there. Can they do anything? Are they quicker than the Merc? Are we quick enough? We're a little bit too heavy with fuel at the moment. A little bit too much understeer right now. Kimi Raikkonen all over the back of us. But we're good in the braking zones. But at the moment, like I said, it's a little bit too heavy with fuel. We're going to burn that fuel right now. And then we won't be so heavy as Raikkonen. I think's run it wide. He's backed off massively. And that gives me a little bit of free air. A little bit of a cushion. In F1 23, I was playing with my mates. We're doing a formation lap. And by tried, I mean we took it off for the safety car to come out and glitched us. As we didn't get to do a race. What? Hey, Fernando Alonso's already overtaken Lewis Hamilton in this race. Let's go. Could we have a new winner in this season? Fernando Alonso yet to win in 2013. Both Mercedes have. Is this 2014 in disguise? Who knows? If you're wondering why I'm repeating myself from things that I said earlier, obviously we won't be including the first one in the video. Only you guys from the stream will know that we had a race that got discounted because our game froze. Can we catch up to Massa? We were quick in all fairness earlier on in the race to like Lewis Hamilton. Is Felipe Massa going to be quick? Is Felipe Massa going to mount a title charge? Obviously, podium in the first race. I think he scored points in the second race. Podium in the third race, maybe? Who knows? He could battle with Lewis Hamilton here. The Ferrari could have some really good pace. Let's see what those guys have got. Not if we do stuff like that. Come on, Hayden. That's a terrible, terrible line through there. And through there on the curb. That's just going to bottom us out. Yes, we are special. You are very, very special, chap. You are always special. That's deep as well. What are we doing? Can't drive. Oh, we're not going to have as good of a race, I don't think. Can you get the podium? It's going to be difficult. Look at them. They're getting away. We don't have the car. We don't have the car. We don't have the pace. I'm going to put it into standard mix so I can go fast mix. When we box later on, those two can scrap it out up there, and hopefully they lose time with each other. I've broken a little bit too late into this corner, and they keep going wide. Hayden, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Come on. Which F1 driver deserves a second chance in Formula 1? I think like a Stoffel Van Dorn in maybe like a midfield team could do a good job. Jean-Eric Verne always deserved, I think, more of a chance. What has happened there? What have they done? Kimi Räikkönen or Nico Rosberg's just punted me off into the grass. Wow. Absolutely destroying my race there from Kimi Räikkönen or Nico Rosberg. I think it was Räikkönen. Smashed into the back of my car and punted me off the track. Now I definitely don't think we're going to get the podium. It's going to be really difficult now from here to try and get that podium. Kimi Räikkönen, an absolute menace in this Chinese Grand Prix. Obviously a lot better in qualifying than the race. And I think that's mainly down due to tyre wear. Our tyre wear is disgusting in this race. Absolutely disgusting. They just drop off after like 2 laps. And then I've got nothing. Look at the turning. I've got no turning at all. No, you don't, Button. I will squeeze you out there. And Vettel is P7. Vettel flying in this race at the moment. Can he get anything out of this race? Can he get on the podium? There's a big gap now. We're struggling so much. So have I somehow gone to a default setup? I'm wondering whether I've gone back to a default setup. Can't believe we were robbed of that P4. Or P6, sorry. Because now I'm worried that we might not get into points. Why is Vettel wobbling a little bit? He's like twerking at the moment. Vettel on the inside. Can he brake later than me? No, he can't. And we are going to hold on to this position for now. Can we stick with Kimi? Can we stick with Kimi? Obviously, we don't want to lose out too many points to him. We are kind of in a fight with the Lotus guys in the championship, in the constructors. In the main championship, I mean... Oh! Raikkonen's got a problem! Raikkonen's got a problem! And we're going to overtake him. Don't drive into me, Sebastian. Don't drive into me. I don't want a repeat of what Raikkonen did. Nico Rosberg up to P4. Obviously a race winner already. Going to be wanting to win a race in this season. Are you going to do another race? No, we won't. Now, safety car has been deployed. Safety car has been deployed. Wow. Did not expect that at the Chinese Grand Prix. Now, do we go early? Do we go early? I don't think we have to stick to a delta in all fairness. We've just got to drive as fast as we can to catch up. But we are going to box. We are going to come into the pit lane and go for a set of prime tyres. Yes, they're not going to be good at the end of the race, but this could be a really good chance for us to get a race win. I think this is our 3rd safety car of our career. Not too sure. This is a great opportunity for us. Box now. Stay under safety car for lap 5 and lap 6. And then they're going to box. And then we're going to be... Oh, this could be actually really, really good for us. Really, really good for us. Let's come into the pit lane. Let's get rid of these soft tyres. Let's go on to the primes. Medium tyres, I believe, because they're the white-walled ones. Rather than the... I want to say they're either orange or they're dark grey. Or they're grey. Not too sure. Right, box, box, box. Let's go lean mix. Oh, he's going to lean mix under safety car anyway. Right, into the box we go. Nobody else is following us into the pit lane. And if they come out... I think they are predicted to box as the safety car comes in. Maybe it was a good thing that what has happened. Into the pit lane. New set of tyres going on the car. It's a 3.2 second stop. It doesn't really matter too much. We're going to be P10 at the moment. I wonder what happened then. Because obviously Kimi Räikkönen just DNF'd normally. But I wonder why it was a cause for a safety car. It was just a normal on-track DNF. Right, we're going to look after our tyres as much as possible. Because obviously we've got to try and get these to the end. And tyre wear for us is not great. Is this an easy win? Tyre wear dependent. Tyre wear dependent. Because if our tyres drop off with 2 laps to go, we're in big trouble. And they are in quicker cars. They are going to catch us up. But we're in a good place to at least lead this race and have a chance. Join queue and slow down. Yep. Copy, copy. Too slow ghosting. What do you mean too slow? Driving as fast as I can. Catching up to the safety car.
The pace. We need to get closer to the car in front.
Why did you have number 12? What, on our car right now? Because back in these days, you get whatever number you're given. It's 2014, you get to choose your number. Well, we've got to pick a number that's on every car, to be fair. I think we're going to have to go for 66. The 66 is on every single car throughout the season. Right, tyre wear is good for now. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way, chat. Right, catching up to the safety car queue. I like tyre wear. I don't think it was making a difference how we drive. Because look, I can already see they're starting to change colour slightly. Car's still not into the box. I mean, if they box under safety car, it's at least not that bad. They'll be behind us, but they'll still be in the fight. Whereas, in all fairness, I think they're going to box as the safety car peels into the pit lane. And we could get an absolute cluster of cars being really mixed up, in all fairness, because they're all going to be getting in each other's way. I'm not going to go full throttle because obviously that might affect tyre wear if we're spinning up the rears, but we're not going anywhere. I'm not too sure how it works, so I'm going to let the car roll as much as possible under this safety car, save the tyres, and have a look at the temps as well. So we don't want to overheat them, but we don't want them to be too cool for us driving slowly under safety car, because obviously that could be a thing of our tyres being too cool. Obviously we're P11 at the moment. Again, position I'm not too worried about. I'm not too worried about pushing under safety car either. We're not going to lose a lot of time to them, and we're going to have about a 20-second lead that we're going to be maintaining. So, as of right now, things are really good, and the tyres, they don't look too bad. In all fairness, they're not too bad after a lap and a bit. So that's good. It's allowing us to do an undercut, get off those awful option tyres, and then also get to save the primes and get that extra lap back, basically, from the undercut. Safety car stays out for usually 3 or 4 laps. Now, I believe it's going to be in this lap. I believe it's only 2. If it's 3 or 4, that's even better. But I'm hoping. But then they will box under the safety car. If half of them box under the safety car, then that is where things could get different. But I don't think... Nope, safety car is in this lap. Here we go. Safety car is in this lap. And the question is, are they going to be pitting this lap? That is what I want to know. Because I think they will be. Do we need temperature into the tyres? We can get some into the brakes. I think the tyre temperature is fine. I don't need to weave too much. I don't want to wear out the tyres. So I'm actually, in all fairness, I'm going to keep it like this. And then we're going to push. We're going to push on the outlap. Or as soon as they're all in, we've got free air, then we push. Let's go standard mix of fuel. Through the last corner. Sergio Perez ahead of us. We're going to get racing any moment now. Are the drivers going to come into the pit lane? And they do! The drivers are boxing now. We knew this was going to happen anyway. The race has restarted. And we're going to be jumping up so many places because the AI did not want to come into the pit lane. Oh, we're quicker than Perez now. Let's go for it. Big lunge up the inside. On Sergio Perez. Whoa, my God. He closed the door massively on us there. We've got to get the overtake done because you don't want him to hold us up. And we're already up into P4 right now. What is going on in this race? We're up into P4. Let's go. Let's go. Mark Webber's P3. All these guys, I think, are going to lose out massively for doing the... or are they? Because they're going to have a little bit of space. Whereas the other guys are going to be so close together. Fighting with each other. Cars holding them up in the pit lane. These guys get a little bit more time for clear air. So in all fairness, actually, I'd rather do the overcut rather than the undercut. But you will get tyres at the end as well if you do the overcut. So I think the overcut is the better strategy for those guys. But that doesn't matter because we're P4 right now. They're going to come into the box. In all fairness, the leaders have got a bit of a gap because we were so far down the queue. But we've got better tyres than them right now. We are going to catch up to them. We are gaining time. And we're going to leave those drivers who boxed for dead. Is this a Chinese GP? Yes, this is. I say it would be a podium. I mean, podium, good chance of a podium. But race win, we can actually win this race, chat. It all depends on the tyre wear. I think I need to go to rich mix. Got a rich mix. Let's not mess it up. Not mess up the corners. A bit deep there. Let's just drive normally, Hayden. Watch the fuel as well. The leaders are into the box. The leaders pit. We are now going to be leading the Chinese Grand Prix on lap 8 of this race. Massa into the box, Hamilton into the box. And if we win, we could still be a new race winner in this season. Let's see what can happen from here. Of course, we can always box again for another set of option tyres and be rapid at the end if we need to. Just obviously depends where we would rejoin out on track right now. It's saying P16. Not too sure that's right. I feel like that's going to be less. Can we get 100 likes? We're already on 100 likes, I believe. I'm pretty sure I looked at it and we were on 100. Less people have unliked now. Yeah, 110 likes already. Yeah! Can we get to 150 before the end? 150. It's going to help me win this race.
The tyres have picked up some marbles. Keep to the race.
He's picking up marbles. No. 12 seconds to Felipe Massa behind. So it's either myself or Felipe Massa who are going to win this race. Myself or Felipe Massa will win this race. Obviously, both of those guys were doing the overcut. Like I said, I think the overcut was better. You didn't get held up in the pit lane. I'm trying to maintain the tyres as much as possible. We can afford to lose. We can afford to lose about 2 seconds per lap, in all fairness. We've got about 6 laps to go, right? You can drive backwards and still win. Spin it across the line. 11.9. We need to watch that gap and see how much they're catching up by. Is Rich Mix going to give us more tyre wear, chat? Does it work like that? I'm pretty sure it works like that, right? That's something I need to look at. Why watching is so low? I don't know. I don't know. Things have changed since the 2012 days, but maybe it's just momentum with the stream crashes and stuff like that. Something we got to build back up again.
We should keep an eye on it over the next few laps.
But let's. There's some stuff I want to do on the channel, and I think that might get the viewership back up. But that's on my side. I got to give you guys reason to watch, you know. Maybe I'm not entertaining enough. I hope your game won't freeze the end. Same. I mean, especially if we win this race. I want to know if Hulkenberg pitted on lap 6. I'm hoping he didn't. I hope he went for the extra lap. But I feel like because I'd already boxed, he would have boxed first opportunity. Sebastian Vettel, fastest right now. Yeah, look at him. He's so far behind down there. 11.5. So I'd say Felipe Massa gaining about 2 seconds. No, 1 second a lap, but he will gain more by the end. So he won't be gaining as much right now, but by the end of this race, he'll be gaining a lot because he'll have much better tyres than me. I mean, they're orange at the moment, or yellowy orange right now. That is a corner cut, but we get away with it. Let's go. Try not to do. Playing 23 now. What, me playing 23 or you're playing 23? Come on, come on, come on. My tablet bag. What are you on about? Hamilton is right behind Massa. Don't discount him. True. But the Ferraris did look better than the Mercs. In all fairness. Because Felipe Massa... Lewis Hamilton did get on pole. But Felipe Massa has overtaken him in this race. Still playing 2014. No, this is 2013 at the moment. We are not yet on 2014. That is the next game that we will be playing. Right, what's the gap? Lap time is a 1:0. Oh, no. Let's not do that. I wonder where they are so much quicker. I think turn 1 they are quicker, but not turn 2 maybe. I think they carry a lot of speed into turn 1, but are able to get it slowed down for turn 2, but it's a little bit compromised. 10.2. So again, closing up maybe about a second on me at the moment. Let's go into standard mix now. Sebastian Vettel is absolutely flying, but he wouldn't have benefited from the secondary pit stop. So he is probably going to be losing positions or trying to work his way back through the field once again, like he did earlier. If another safety car came out, that would also be amazing, because I could box for a new set of option tyres, and I don't think I'd lose a position, in all fairness, under safety car. And if I did, I'd have the tyres to be able to get it back. Or on the other hand, it would allow me to save tyres. Are you too good for this game? Nah, I feel like we just got lucky. We were down here like P6. We were struggling to keep up with the cars ahead. They were definitely quicker than us. But then, of course, we got the safety car. And we are smart, unlike the AI. So, we were able to know when is the good time to come into the box. I mean, I'm still playing 2014. Okay, where are you in the 2014 season? What are you up to? What's going on? What is going on in that season? Alright, brake here. Take it nice and easy into the corners. I don't want to overextend them. I don't want to make a mistake. Got to be careful with tyre wear. We've still got 4 laps left to go as Lewis Hamilton. Okay, maybe don't discount Lewis. He's now overtaken Felipe Massa. He's into 2nd place in this race. I think Lewis Hamilton's going to be leading the championship after this. Sebastian Vettel, in all fairness, did jump Mark Webber. He's P4. So maybe because he's the Red Bull, he's the first car in the pit lane. Doesn't have to worry about being held up. Everybody would have already got past him when they came into the pits. Or still would have had a nice little place to funnel out into. And got quite lucky with that. Lewis Hamilton going fastest. Okay. What is the gap? I didn't check. What was the gap to those guys? Didn't get a corner cut penalty exactly. Not corner cutting. Can't be corner cutting if we don't get a pen. What's the gap to those guys? 7.6. Oh my god, they're absolutely flying right now. They are going to be on my tail by the end, chat, I reckon. They will be on my tail by the end of this race. A race win isn't guaranteed. I think a podium's in the bag. I think I've got the podium. I think it's in the bag. But a race win is going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. Come on, tyres, come on. Why is our tyre wear got to be so bad? Why, oh, why, oh, why? I finished P9 at Canada, which was wet in the Caterham. At Hungary, I finished P11 because of safety car. The rest of the season was quite boring so far. I guess it's difficult in the car that you're in, isn't it? To try and get a good race. Like 2010, I feel like is the only game... This is definitely got to be corner cutting. Okay, that is not corner cutting. I feel like 2010 is the only game in one of those cars that you can really benefit and gain. Or maybe 2011, but I don't think so. Gaining a 2nd per sector right now. What is it now? What is it now? What is it now? What is the gap to Lewis Hamilton? It's 5 seconds. Okay, he's doing 2 seconds a lap at the moment, right? Or maybe 3 seconds. That is not good. We've got 3 laps left to go. They will be on me. They will be right up behind me by the end of lap 13, I reckon. I will have a whole lap behind them. Or a whole lap to try and fend them off. And hopefully we can do that. And hopefully the tyres don't die off. But they're getting red. 4.7. Oh my god. They are rapid. But that wasn't a full second this time. Because it was like 5.2. So we gained like half a second this time. Come on, car. Get the car turned in. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Hayden. We can do this. Hayden looking fresh. Hey, AMR, how you doing? Welcome. Right, float through here. Nice and tidy. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, good, good, good. Push it, push it. Okay, good, good, good. What team are you at? We're at Sauber. Why am I playing on a controller? You've been here the whole time, the manager. I've explained this already. I don't have a steering wheel for this game. I'm on a console. I'm good, Hayden. What are you? I mean, we're really good right now. We're in P1. And we are trying to see if we can hold on to it. But we've got Lewis Hamilton and Felipe Massa hunting us down. I think the podium, that is secure. But the race win is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. What is the gap right now? Lewis Hamilton across the line. It's got to be 3 seconds, right? 3 seconds? 3.1. Oh my god, he's going to be with me by the end. Yes, I know. I can see he's putting in really fast lap times. I can see that. He is hunting me down at the moment. And I've got an itchy nose. Not ideal. Oh, that's wide. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Good luck then. Thank you. Gap. Yep, 3 seconds. It's going to be 2 seconds now, isn't it? He's going to gain so much time through here, I reckon. The nose is so itchy. My eyes are hurting. 2 seconds!
Just 2 seconds.
Come on, nose. Stop being itchy. Not now. Now's not the time. Why are my eyes hurting? Come on. Blink, blink, blink. This is going to be so difficult to fend him off, I reckon. So difficult. I mean, you know, we've seen it before. We saw it from Raikkonen earlier. He drove into me. Tanner McFly and JK Gamer, thank you very much for the subs. That's going to spur me on. That's going to give me pace to try and defend with. The tyres are dead. The tyres are so dead. Listen to them. Oh my god. We knew that was going to happen from boxing early. We knew that was what would have happened. But we've just got to try and fend him off. And we can do it. He's got the DRS. He's going to have the straight line speed. Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes, looking for back-to-back race wins. Has to look up the inside. Can't do it. We're going to defend on the corner. On the inside for now. Lewis Hamilton unable to get past us. Move in front of the AI late? No. We're not going to be dirty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lewis Hamilton did have a look there. We may have to use curves. The last lap of the race. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton around the outside into turn 1. Can he do it? Oh, he can. We made contact with him though. We made contact with the Mercedes driver. He kind of closed the door there. And we're going to hold on to it. We're going to hold on to the lead of this race. But the tyres are so dead. It's going to be all about that main straight. All about the main straight. Fuel, we are okay on. Fuel, we're doing fine on. We've got to make sure we get our braking zones okay. We've got to actually brake early into these corners because the tyres cannot grip. They are all red right now. All of them. I'm just trying to hold the inside line of the corner through every corner. If he wants it, he's got to go through me. Cannot go around the outside of me. He's going to try it. He's done it. Or has he? Can we keep it there? Whoa, that is a corner cut. That is a corner cut. Can we do it down to this braking point? Lewis Hamilton on the outside. Going to try around the outside of the corner. Lewis Hamilton still ahead. I just don't have the traction. He's got it away from me now. But we might get it back through DRS. Come on, tyres. Just grip. Just grip, please. Look at how much he's got ahead of me right now. There's nothing I can do. I've got no traction. Vettel, Massa, all trying to nick the podium away from me as well. I've got one more corner left to go. Can we go for the lunge on Lewis? We've made contact with him. It's aggressive, it's dirty, but he's going to hold on to it. The traction isn't there. Sebastian Vettel is trying to see if he can nick away second place. The race winner's got away from us due to tyre wear. But it's P2 at least in the race. It's our first podium of the season. Maybe could have been a race win, but the tyre wear. The tyres died with 2 laps to go. There was nothing we could do. Which is a bit of a shame. But P2 in a Sauber in race 3. We got to take that. Sebastian Vettel 3rd. Felipe Massa 4th. Mark Webber in 5th. Any notable positions? Nico Hülkenberg, sadly no points for today. First time in the season. And Kimi Räikkönen, the only DNF of the season as well. Looking at the standings. And we are into third position in the Drivers' Championship. And do you know what? We're actually in the hunt here. We're 22 points off Lewis Hamilton, who is leading the way. Could be going for back-to-back championships. Could be going for his 3rd world title in Formula 1. Sebastian Vettel, though, 43 points. Is going to be wanting to hunt him down as well. Fernando Alonso, 1 point ahead of his teammate of Felipe Massa. And in the Constructors, Mercedes P1. We are currently P4 ahead of McLaren and ahead of Lotus. And still, not really any good results there. But Force India now jumped ahead of Williams. But he had to score a point, and neither are Toro Rosso. Right. That is hopefully going to do, as long as we load in. Quick, get it in before it freezes. Yes. Get it locked in. Get it locked in. Yeah! Let's go. First podium of the season. We get the cutscene as well. And that is a fantastic result. We're very happy with that. That's good. That's good. Good drive. Solid performance. And at the moment, P3 in the championship, which also unlocks a Williams seat for next season. The Williams Martini car for this season is something we will be actually looking forward to. That is a very nice livery. But only if we're on the 2015 game with the modding, because the 2014 one doesn't. Right. Hamilton, first back-to-back winner of the season. And that is where we are going to end the stream, chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the return of Rags to Riches. We will go again next week with Rags to Riches. Next Tuesday, you can watch us take on these Bahrain, Spanish, Monaco, and Canadian Grand Prix. I reckon we can get 4 races in 3 hours, which is a good amount. I think a good amount of time for streaming. But that's going to do for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I will see you on Saturday, definitely. Maybe a bit sooner, but definitely Saturday. Until